Yeah, there we go.
The Freestyle by Cory, Holcomb, and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch's mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. But get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
I told you he answered shit.
Okay, are we on?
Yeah.
Hello? We up? Yeah, that's D talking to everybody. She ain't talking about nothing. Anyway, hey, everybody, we are in a new facility this week, and a little pussy ass setup, but we gonna figure it all out. You know how it go with us, man. We ghetto, we go with it.
Flow with it.
Right, it is what it is, but on this show, Darlene is coming. And Freeze is coming.
Right.
I don't know why people be late.
Oh, wow.
But I would like to introduce somebody after Darlene get around here. Go ahead. Go ahead, sit. Look at everybody.
Sorry. Hi, Darlene. How are you?
Pleasure.
Oh, y'all just met?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just asking
Wait a
questions.
second. You act like you've been here. He's up on things. Please, when did you show up?
Chris, can you get the laugh? Anyway, just have it queued up in case she says something else. But anyway, everybody, this is a brother known as Brother Dre. I'm gonna let him formally introduce any name he wants to be introduced.
You know what you want to say.
Is it Brother Dre?
Yeah, but quit knock it off.
What? I'm just asking.
That's right.
Look, no. See, I want to say
Andre Taylor.
Andre
I'm
Taylor,
Andre
right.
Taylor, but you know where the folk know me from.
Right. See, I didn't.
I know. I'm just thinking it's all good.
Just go with it.
Whatever, it's all good.
Gorgeous Dre. Somebody, they already peeped it.
They peeped it.
They done already peeped it.
Yeah, you already know.
Look, I got the homie on the show because we always looking for more knowledge, and my brother was in town, and he stopped by the show, and it's a couple of questions I definitely want to ask him on air and hear his point of view on that. Maybe Darlene and Zoe got a couple of questions, but I just want to start it off because we ain't got a lot of time with Brother Dre. He got to catch a flight, but in the midst of all this obvious chaos, my young brothers and sisters who are marching, they are in danger because I see a lot of videos where the police are standing there with the shields.
Yeah.
And they literally snatching people behind the shields,
Yeah.
and they doing strange things behind the shields. Well, can't nobody get to their people because they blocked off. In the midst of all this chaos, do you have any advice to give to people who are out there? I guess they want to call it protesting, because I think a lot of people don't know the danger whenever you standing next to police in riot gear. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's two things. One thing, I think that people at this moment don't care about the danger. I think that their frustration and our pain has so overwhelmed us that they're willing to take that risk just to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we've been able to do, my nonprofit is called Not This Time. What we've been able to do, consequently, my brother was just killed by police 7 months ago in Seattle, Washington, which made me leave LA 7 months ago, February 22nd. February 21st, he was murdered. February 22nd, I was on the next thing smoking and didn't leave until recently when I came back home. So I've been up there for 7 months fighting for my little brother, you know, because they executed him.
Wow.
You know, my brother, I believe that a lot that had to do with this is that he won a settlement. He had done 22 years in the joint. He'd been out 16 months, but when he left the joint, he won a settlement from the Department of Justice, $80,000. So he came home with $80,000. And, you know, they don't really forget those kind of things. So the way the video was is like within a matter of 6 seconds, they just killed him with some assault rifles, you know. So
Was this the police?
yeah, it's the Seattle Police Department.
Wow.
So me having dealt with them on many layers before, not just in the streets when I faced them myself, having through federal trial, but just in the streets and having to deal with white folks on an everyday basis with what I was doing. I already understood that the system, they don't care nothing about our tears, they don't care nothing about our anger, they only care about our organizing, right? So I knew when I went down to Seattle that it wasn't going to be a reactionary move, because we are very reactionary, passionate people, but they're used to that. They planned for that. That's very simplistic to the system. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to make sure that I didn't give them any reaction, but that I was going to give them a response, because I want to fight for the narrative. First thing they do is they begin to tarnish the character of the individual they killed to make it seem like he's responsible for his own death.
Like when they put the gun on the 13-year-old in
Exactly.
Columbus, Ohio this past week.
Or they talk about what he did in his
Past.
and how terrible of a person he was.
Right.
Like they try to do with my brother. So when we did a press conference with the NAACP up there, I let him know that, listen, whatever he did, he paid 22 years for what he did. That's done. He was a 22-year-old child. When he got out, he was a different person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that process to transition into that new life takes a process, because after doing 22 years and you gelling, you got that mindset of survival in those places. So you don't get out automatically and just everything is just cool. You're going to go through some bumps and some bruises as you try to process back into society. And he was in that stage of processing. That was going to take him some time. I used to tell him, boy, you can't make up 22 years in a year.
Right.
Well, ain't that a good thing to say? You can't make up 22 years in a year.
You can't.
You can't do it. So pace yourself. But so that's because I knew that's how they were going to react. We're trying to control the narrative. Most times we lose the narrative. We lose it because we just are reactionary. So then what they begin to do is they focus on our reactionary movements and it deflect from what they have done. So then they deflect it to, oh, these people are violent. You know, they're not rational and yada, yada, yada. That's how the system works.
But that's what's important. They, like what you said right there, deflecting what we need to be concentrating on.
They got
it down to a science.
Right.
Because most of the time people are never talking about what we should be talking about. Like, example, it's a generic example because everybody, the Kaepernick thing. Nobody's talking about what should be talked about. They're just talking about what he's doing. And it's done like that on purpose.
Yeah.
They're really clever with that, man. And there's just a lot of people who haven't figured it out.
But let me
That's
say
why we're
this.
saying it.
When I talk to people from my nonprofit, I explain to them that, listen, true enough, the system has a 400-year advantage of studying us and how we're going to react to situations.
Right.
But equally, we also have a 400-year of knowing and studying them, right? What I mean by that is that whenever the police do something, we react, so we become puppets. They do that, we react to that. They do this, we react to that. As if somehow I'm shocked by your behavior. You got 400 years of doing the same thing. I know exactly what you're going to do. I'm not expecting or anticipating you being anything other than what your character has shown for 400 years.
And vice
so then
versa.
I'm able to prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? And not be shocked or embittered or in pain by them doing exactly what they've been doing for 400 years. That's a fight for the narrative.
Yeah.
Ongoing cycle.
Well,
I fucks with that.
Yeah. I want to say this though. When you said we know what they've been doing, I want to say this because this is something that I think people don't realize. I had never been around Caucasian people until I moved to LA.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. It's a very segregated city. And I heard about what Caucasian people do. But it never really set in because I wasn't around them. Even though I was, you see the firemen, you see the police, you see your principal at the all-black school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I had never really been around them.
Dealt with them, right?
When I moved to Los Angeles, that's when I found out everything I heard about from my elders was true. And so I say that to say, it's some people, Dre, who really don't even get it. Because they haven't been exposed to being around Caucasian people every day. Obviously, I don't believe all Caucasian people are wicked. I always throw that in there because that's insane to think like that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, the managers I had, because you know what I'm saying. Every manager I had in Chicago was somebody who looked like me because those are the only people we really communicated with because those are the people around.
Yeah. Right.
I'm saying this to say that I don't even know how we can educate people who are not around Caucasian people to be prepared for what happens when you're around Caucasian people, because if you haven't been around Caucasian people and you don't know, you're going to be blindsided by what they do. And I'm a witness who can say what they do.
Let me piggyback off that. In our communities, we celebrate this idea of being hard and tough. And I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate this imagery in our communities. And in the community, in the hood, or as you would say, that might be okay. But on the global platform, it's almost laughable. On the global platform, that bravado means nothing. They don't care nothing about your physical strength. This is what they're worrying about. You know what I'm saying? So what you're saying is that a lot of us haven't had any engagements with white folks or that system. And so you could be the hardest guy in the world in your community, because I've been to the feds and seen some hard killers become shrinking violets underneath the federal judge. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's something that they're unprepared for, and it's a different type of power source, right? So there's a fear there because they don't know that over there, like you said.
Right.
I know white folk. I know them very, very well. Enough to understand that you have to appeal to white people's intellectual compassion, is what I call it, right? Because they're not as emotional as us. They're operating off of reason more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, man, I had a police chief at one of my meetings one time, and I said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said, there's an idea that's prevalent in the world that's called "to the victor goes the spoils," right?
When you say that, you have to explain it, because I have some listeners that won't get that. So,
to the victor goes the spoils. In any empire that has conquered and went around the world conquering other peoples and nations, to the victor, if they won, they deserve the women. They could kill the man.
They get to rewrite history.
They get to rewrite history. To the victor goes the spoils. So there's a lot of white people who still have that way of thinking. That's why they don't care nothing about their injustice towards us, because they believe to the victor goes the spoils. Now, what has happened is that idea, it has outgrown itself, because now the world is so global and it's not concentrated just with America. So that idea of to the victor goes the spoils doesn't gel well as far as the global community, right? So now there are white people that are stepping up and say, that might be true, but it's wrong. It's wrong.
You saying there are white people?
There are white folks
who realize,
like John Brown, that are stepping up, that are saying, that's wrong.
It's immoral.
Right. And that's the white people that we have to build alliances with, right? The ones that understand that, listen, that's wrong. Whether to the victor goes to spoil, that shit is wrong. And I build alliances with those white people. And then, when you build that alliance with those white folks, then you could have them fighting that idea, that system. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying when you say there's not all white people aren't bad, because I build alliances with a lot of them that have the idea that that's wrong.
So look, I'm so glad you said that, because this is what I was thinking yesterday. How would someone talk to a Caucasian person who has morality but don't know how to deal with turning against their own race?
But they don't think about it like that. They don't think about, I'm turning. We think that way.
No. I'm talking about, I've had conversations with young Caucasian males.
Them not
from
the
back
ones-
when I used to play basketball.
Yeah.
the
These are
ones I'm
guys
concerned
just
with.
like us.
They can't move anything.
They are
I'm not worried
easier.
about that. I want to.
You said they can't move nothing? They're
They're
the
listen,
future.
Well, we're talking about some present stuff that we need to be moving
I'm talking about
right now.
resources.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
I'm with
So
that.
we have to infiltrate the system as it is. And we have to produce the genius in us to do so. See, we've been told that we are only emotional people, that we're only physical people, but we are the purveyors of knowledge of the whole world, the first man. I'm not telling you guys nothing you don't know.
Right.
I just
Except
have,
purveyor. What does that mean?
no, it's cool.
Don't,
We the
Chris.
ones that
I'm not scared to ask when
No,
somebody
it's
hit
not.
me with a big
Yeah.
word.
but
I
because
thought
your
that was a
audience too.
machine that T-shirts go on when you
We
drive.
are the ones that
That's a
gave.
conveyor.
Oh, that's a conveyor.
Conveyor
I
belt.
don't know. I'm asking. That was a nice word, though.
We gave mathematics, we gave science, we gave all that to the world.
Right.
First. You know, we gave all that to the world first. So because I know who I am, I don't have to walk with that intimidation. Then I allow my mind to be expanded so that I can receive that original man stuff. See, let me just say this. One of the greatest problems that we have as a people is that, and this is like said so many different times over and over and over again, but I'm gonna say it to you in a different way. We don't think about who we were pre-slavery. So all of us in America, black, we're operating with our second mind. This good stuff, not our first mind. So what I've done in my life, even though I come out the pimp game, my mom was a hoe, my dad was a pimp, even though I went through all that, I only went through that because, let me say this, and I'm gonna get back to that. Whatever crime that I committed,
Sorry, I don't want you to miss anything.
whatever crime that they say that we commit or I commit, I'm less guilty of that crime. The people that are more guilty is the system, right, that created an environment for me to have to commit the crime. Do you understand? So what
I
I'm
understand.
so
I just want to make sure I always try to debrief people.
Okay,
But
so
you go.
So I
slow.
believe that this is how I live my life. I believe that the preservation of life trumps law. I believe that my right to live
Right.
trumps your law that says I can't do this, that, and the other, because just because the system makes a law don't mean that it's a just law. There was a law that if you was a slave and ran away from slavery, you were considered a criminal.
Well, Dre, I gotta ask you this question. So, and I might sound silly, but
You
I
ain't
just
gonna
gotta
sound
ask
silly.
this
Yeah.
shit. So, are you telling me if I can talk 3 homegirls I know into selling pussy for me, that's justified so I can get my paper?
It's not. I'm not. You have to bring everything's in. You have to contextualize everything. Bring it
What?
into context.
Fuck you, Chris.
Right.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that question that you asked me, our people was forced to do that and didn't get no money by white folks. Forced to be our young babies forced into homosexual camps where white men came and slept with them. Our children fed to alligators. I mean, we've been forced to do a lot of things that they say is against the law today. Right? I'm saying that the condition that was created for us to have to commit the crime makes us less accountable than the people that made that condition for us to do it. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
So when a brother comes home, because I had a friend of mine, Johnny, did 25 years. He's from Chicago also. He came home and said, man, Dre, I ain't nothing but a convict. I said, man, don't ever say that again. You are an oppressed individual, right? And then I went to tell him, I said, listen, when that law came about that if you ran from slavery, you was a criminal, I said, I can bet you the first 5 or 10 years our people resisted that idea. But after 20 and 30 years and 40 years that our babies grew up in that culture and that indoctrination, they too begin to believe that if they ran from slavery, they were a criminal. That's why I told my partner, Johnny, don't think that way. See, because they already got you thinking that you the bad guy. So you can't harness no power in righteousness because you starting off thinking you the bad guy.
Right.
I know who the bad guy is, and it ain't us.
Great point. Great point.
Right.
I
Like
ain't
that.
trying to hog on
No, I'm
questions,
just saying.
though.
Like,
No,
I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say a story that made me think. while you were saying all this, was that we spoke about recently was the young lady who they were saying stole education because she had enrolled her son in that,
in a
and
different
it's
district.
like, and you're gonna consider that what? That's what made me think about. Wow. I right away just thought about that case.
So we got many of our brothers out there that start their day off accepting the fact that they're criminals and they're the bad guy. It's a cold, well, it's psychological fucking.
There's a lot of people who are probably watching the show and they're wondering, like, as you dress the way you are. I think you told me you were one of the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, I'm an Israelite, but let me qualify this.
Because a lot of people don't know what it is.
Okay, but let me qualify because there's a lot of groups out there that I don't agree with.
Oh, okay.
Right? Just like a lot of Christianity and stuff like that.
There's a lot of Christian bitches get on my nerve.
There's all these movements going on. I'm glad that these movements are going on because it's really us trying to find ourselves. You have that Hotep movement, you have the Melanin movement and Israelite movement. All that's good, right? What I try to do is do this, man. Listen, it doesn't matter to me what I say out of my mouth. I'm going to give you the work. Our people have been raped by what people say, misused, deceived by what people say, preachers and politicians alike, right? Because we don't expect the work first. So
we don't what?
We don't expect people to prove to us first. We listen to the smooth conversations, and that's enough, and that gets us in trouble. So when I come to our people, knowing how we've been abused, I come bringing the work first.
Now, see, that's important. I want everybody out there to listen to that because I have been in situations where I was victimized by women that heard good shit I said, and they bet the house on that shit. And I told them later on, I just said that shit. I didn't prove to you shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's some education.
That's what?
They need some education.
That's what I be telling them. It's not me. You stupid. I'm just fucking up.
Listen at him.
I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Whole thing is, Cory.
What up, Freeze?
This is another member of the show. This is Freeze Love.
What's up, Freeze? Pleasure, bro.
All right, bro.
We're in a deep conversation.
I see. What's up, bro?
Yeah, that's
You know, one of the and I know that was some levity, and that's cool. But one of the worst things, and I think that, and I'm going to say this because I have to say it to us, I think there's a direct correlation between the abuse of the black man, that correlation to the black man's abuse of the black woman.
Wait a minute, I don't want to miss it.
Well, hold on. I'm going to bring it back.
Okay.
Let me just bring it real clear. I think until the black man stops denigrating the black woman, disrespecting the black woman, I think that there will continue to be this curse. I believe it. Trust me. I believe it. I believe that our generation allowed an environment for her to be respected. And not only just be respected, our generation allowed it to be cool and okay. We don't challenge none of these youngsters. It's in our music. It's in everything, right? We want to denigrate the black woman. That's a problem. You can't build a nation denigrating the black woman who bears the black child. And I'm about nation building within this nation of America. Asians did it. Asians built their nation within this nation.
But listen, Dre, do you understand that most Asian people know where they're from? Most of the black people who I communicate with, I'm talking about just the regular civilians, they literally have no idea.
So because you say they don't know where they come from, you say that then that's okay for us to allow this denigration of the black woman?
No, what I'm saying is coming with scenarios so they can think about it.
Okay, well, when did they didn't know where they come from, where that started? Did that just start 10 years ago? Did it start 50 years ago? Did it start 70 years ago? Because back then, 70 years ago, there was not this denigration of our black women.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. When you asked me that, I was just about to say, I can't say exactly when, but I will say starting maybe for sure in the 70s, we started to lose our way about as far as it go with community.
I think in the 80s when the drugs
in
came
the 80s?
in and the mandatory minimum sentences came in, and Clinton and Reagan came and brought laws that disenfranchise us and separate the black man from his family, and then black children began to raise other black children. I think that's when it happened.
I agree. I agree, but
I'll
please.
say the 70s. I'll say the 70s in the black exploitation era. They was, look at this bitch. And
but
all of
I
this.
I don't
you
think
know?
Lot of
No.
drugs.
I think it goes back. I think it goes back to even past slavery. First off, if you come to America, if you're taken from your place,
Right.
your home, you're brought to America under duress, you're being beaten, you're watching them rape her, you're watching them kill her. Now the generations that come after that are indoctrinated by that abuse. So abuse begets abuse.
Right.
And the only way for people to even show any level of strength or power in relationships, because relationships create power dynamics, is one person has to be stronger than the other. So if the black man can't whoop the white man's ass because he's enslaved and he's abused and so is his woman, who is he going to show, or who is he going to manifest power to? The only place he can. This is why we have gangs. This is why we go at each other. Black people don't be going at white people. You know why? Because
Yeah,
there's
I know
no
why.
power in that. They'll be like, oh, well, you're going to get put in your place quick, just like you said earlier. But if I go kill my brother, if I go kill other black people, if I go sweat other black people, there's a sense of power there. So you can't pinpoint a generation and say, oh, well, it was the 70s.
Well,
If you're in a sick environment, you're going to produce sick behaviors.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree. I agree with that part, but there were generations before this generation that experienced exactly what you're saying. This generation experienced, but did not behave in like manner. So you cannot then say from slavery caused this generation, affected this generation, but it didn't affect the generation that my father came out of the same. Because that generation, 70% of the families had fathers and mothers.
Right.
And there
but that
was,
doesn't mean it wasn't abuse.
But what I'm saying is that the family unit was elevated and respected.
Right. Now,
Right?
Of course.
And that I believe that stress and oppression pushed us and made us even want to be closer.
I think what we're missing is there are no absolutes. So you can't say one generation blanket license that whole generation.
Right. No, I agree with that.
Of course, there are families within generations that are solid, that are built on solid foundation. But when you put in the slavery piece, you have to remember slavery is abuse.
For the lack of a better word.
Right? For lack of a better word, it's abuse.
Yeah.
And
It's
abuse
terror
indoctrinates and conditions generations that live under it. So you can't separate that piece, because that's a significant piece.
It is.
How did we interface and interact relationally before we became slaves?
When I was a young man, I'm saying like 10, 11, I'm here to tell you, I grew up Robert Taylor Housing Projects, and you can't be calling, you can't say, oh, look at that stupid bitch over there in front of the elders.
Agreed.
couldn't do it.
It's just certain things
Different type of behavior.
that people
Couldn't do it.
knew. I would agree in about, I said the 70s because I was being real early, but the 80s
But I'm
is
thinking
perfect.
78, 79 when you say
Yeah,
70.
I'm just saying, it started to become where there is literally no respect in the hood, a la Chicago, Illinois. I don't care who you are.
Your grandmother.
Everybody's
Whoever.
in danger.
Everybody.
The women and kids are not safe no more.
And I'm just saying, the reason I say 70s is I definitely remember a time where it was odd for somebody not to have both parents.
Yes.
And that was,
Yes,
that
divorce.
was like in
Divorce,
the 70s.
right.
Which is what I'm saying. So let me just say this. I had a father growing up, right? And so he taught me about what manhood looked like by how he lived his life, right? And so the emotional, that emotional indoctrination that's necessary, that comes from your mama, was not the only outlet of my growth. I had a man there that said that men do not operate like this emotional way. They reason through things. And he made operating like that look so small to me that I never wanted to be like that.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he made me feel like if you didn't operate like this, you are really operating like your mama.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not to denigrate the black woman or the mother. She plays her role in my development.
But that's not your role.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So what we have is, because of those laws and those disenfranchisements and all of that, is that there is no father in the home. So what happens? There is no respect for the elders or the forefathers, or because you don't got your own father. When white folks grow up, they go to school to learn about their forefathers. That's how much respect there is. We go to learn not only about our fathers, but our forefathers.
We got it fucked up because a lot of us, if you really knew what your mama was doing while she got pregnant with you, you probably got about 4 fathers.
Here come the levity.
You got 4 fathers. I had to slip it in.
Oh, my Lord.
They got 4 fathers. We got 4 fathers.
He makes a good point.
Four.
Your
Well, I'm just
forefathers.
saying. They probably got 4 fathers too, but
Yeah, he said 4. They saying 4.
4 fathers.
that was,
Yeah.
but that was kept low. Another thing about family that was kept low, people used to always protect family no matter what, even the molester type uncle.
Right.
So what's the
That's
solution?
fucked up,
But
but I'm
what's the
just saying.
solution?
No, they were
but
just trying to
what's
protect the
interesting,
name,
what
really.
you just said, and
Not
what
that
you just
person.
said to tie it together. I think we talked about this before. Sorry about that. This phone is tripping. We talked about it before. We lack solidarity. If you go back decades, we had more solidarity. Now watch this. Without solidarity, now, like for instance, in the civil rights movement, there was a lot of bad shit going on in the black home. There was some violence. There was some strife in the black home. But you know what black women did during the civil rights movement? They said the movement is bigger than what's going on in our home. We'll deal with the home after we handle the movement. A lot of people don't know. There were a lot of women in there that had struggles with men in their relation, black men and women in their relationships.
What kind of struggles back then?
We talking about domestic violence.
That was when
We're talking about. You understand? That's when women didn't. It wasn't.
That's when they called the police. The police would be like, "Well, do what the fuck you supposed to do," and he won't do it.
Exactly. That's when it wasn't a lot of domestic violence laws and things of that nature. Women were suffering in those relationships. But you know what they said? The movement, the civil rights movement, is more important than what we're going through collectively. We'll deal with that later. And they showed solidarity with the men and fought against the injustice that was being perpetuated against all of us.
They were solid with their men, like the lady on that movie Cujo with the dogs. You know,
But see,
Cujo, old boy was violent, but
the whole
she
thing,
was
man,
just
to
happy
me,
be young.
the whole thing to me is that we think so little of ourselves, in that when we talk about an issue, we think it has to be just one issue, like we're not capable of dealing with multiple issues at one time. White folks don't think like that, but we think singular.
But
You know what I'm saying?
You see, the reality is, though, we think that way as for a reason. That was put on us to think that way. It's not. We just think little of ourselves just out the blue. We've been conditioned to think little of ourselves.
Okay.
You know, and that's what it's like. Wherever we are in this, coming up out of slavery, we have so much mentally that we haven't dealt with,
Right.
Because we don't know how. We don't know how.
We ain't had a chance to get
I don't
away from
believe
the people.
But you know what? I don't believe
manipulating
that.
the shit.
I don't believe that. I there's so much greatness and genius inside of us. Listen, I understand what you're saying, but I believe whatever condition was allowed, I believe that right now we possess the genius and the greatness to fix it ourselves.
Agreed. Agreed.
So,
Yeah, 100%.
So that's
Agreed.
what I believe. I'm not going to keep saying what we can't do. I don't care what they did because it's
like-
done. But I believe
Agreed.
I
that
feel
we have the genius right now, and we need to start telling ourselves that. Because the more we keep saying in agreement, in solidarity, that we can't, that's
We
what
can't.
we're
I'm
going to
not
believe.
saying we
Right,
can't.
I agree.
No one said
No,
we
he's
can't.
right.
I'm just telling you why.
Right.
Well, we
Before
know
you
why.
fix the problem, you have to identify the problem. And
We've
no,
been-
we collectively
We've
do
been
not
identifying
all
the
know
problem
why.
for hundreds of years. It's time right now to act.
Yeah, enlightened brothers and sisters
We got
know.
to act.
Well, hey, Dre, check this out.
like
There's a lot of people, and I know you're going to know what I'm talking about when I say this. When you under the rule of a motherfucker who know what he doing on the slick side of the game, the average person can't get out of that matrix. You get what I'm saying? So what would we tell people, if there's anything we can tell people to begin to try to put things together? Because as you see right now, when you look on television, somebody else got shot and the other person got walked through the system.
Well, let me tell you this. This is why I'm glad.
Right.
This is why, they got an old little saying that, God could turn your cursing into a blessing. That's, Christians say it all the time.
Sucker
But I
shit.
understand what they're saying. I'm glad that my upbringing was the way that it was. I'm glad that I didn't come through no Ivy League schools. I'm glad that the white system don't get any benefit from me. As a matter of fact, I frustrate the white system when I go to their schools and teach their students. Frustrate them. Because here I am, a man born from a pimp and a prostitute, who is a black man, who they never gave a chance to. Let me just say it like this for the
He's saying
youngsters out
something
there.
right here. I go ahead.
Yeah. When I go to these universities and they ask me to come, I start off with a book that I love. My father told me about called Siddhartha. It's just Siddhartha is in the book. There's a man named Govinda and Siddhartha. They're best friends, and Siddhartha wants to go and find himself. And his father was a priest and didn't want him to. Wanted him to follow in his own footsteps, and they had a disagreement. But Siddhartha stood firm that he wanted to go find his own way. So him and his friend, they went out and they started discovering who they were, right? So they're trying all these different religions and each experiences. So one day they both heard that the Buddha's in town, the illustrious one, and they're excited. Govinda goes and joins them, but Siddhartha don't join, and they kind of break up for a minute. And periodically they come back to each other and holler, "What's up, Siddhartha? What's up?" And then Govinda would go back and go be with the Buddha. Now this is when I stop and I say, students, one day Govinda is going to be a powerful professor up underneath the Buddha, the illustrious one. I said, just understand that. One day, Siddhartha was walking down the street and the Buddha was walking down the street, and they're coming towards one another. And they meet right here, face to face. And the Buddha said, Siddhartha, why have you chosen not to join me? Have you found a greater way? Siddhartha said, no, illustrious one, I have not, because I know there is no greater way. But then he said something transforming. He said, but it is impossible for you to communicate or teach me what you have learned in the hour of your enlightenment. The Buddha forced a smile and just walked away. So what I tell those students is that you have been raised out of this perfect home, most of you. You had the finances to get into these universities. That's wonderful. You have been cultivated with this knowledge that you have learned from your forefathers. I was considered the scum of the earth. Nobody. And if I would take on that identity that you told me that I would be everything you said that I was. But I was forced outside of that perfect, comfortable box that you have. Forced to find new information about myself. And in that finding that new information, here I am teaching you. So yes, Govinda will be a great professor, but students, I'm not making professors today. I'm making illustrious Buddhas today.
That's why I want to say to all the kids at Clark University, because they booed me.
I read that book.
I told them.
Siddhartha.
I said, listen, I know y'all go to Clark, but I want you to know, if your mama ain't shit, it ain't nothing at this school they gonna teach y'all that's gonna help you be shit. And they booed me.
They did that?
Was they wrong for that?
Wait.
But they
Was
didn't.
you wait. You
They booed
At
you,
Clark
and they know
University.
you know that you're a comic, and they booed that.
They booed it.
Oh, well, they didn't have no sense of humor.
I agree. I was trying to give them knowledge, though.
Yeah, but a lot of knowledge is given through sense of humor. A lot of knowledge is given through sense of humor.
That's
of
true.
course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know that better
Makes
than
it
me.
easier to
I
stomach.
know that because bottom line, it's a lot of the only people who was laughing when I said that, Dre, was the security guard and janitors and the strippers.
Right.
You know there were strippers in there.
They follow me when I come to Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, it's people who know about me. They heard I was at Clark University.
Yeah.
And they used to go to Clark University and they stripping. And nobody wants to say nothing about that. I'm just saying that these schools, they could teach you how to blend in to civilization a little bit, but I'm just saying a lot of them kids are not civilians. They come from some fucked up
They got some brothers at some situations like I was in, and I'm just trying to say that you ain't got to let nobody tell you can't be something. You know?
Right. Well,
that's real.
That's
and I'm a living example of that. You guys know me from this movie. You guys know me, and of course I had to face, critics, and to this day, this, that, and the other, but I let that work.
How you gonna say that? Is that what they say?
Well, I give them that work, so they can't say that. When you give them that work, when you put that work down first,
they drop that jaw. They be like,
because I'm gonna bring this work. What have you done? All these, I love when brothers be talking about I'm God, but I'd sure like to see that in your life. You can't just tell me you God, and I don't see that reflected in your life. Bring the lifestyle. We let each other get away with that kind of stuff. What are you living in your life? What are you doing in your community? What you doing with your woman? If you God, well, let me see it reflected in your life. I tell dudes all the time, listen, I got a movement, right? Not this time as a movement, which means to me that no matter, you might have got beat up 100 times. You wake up one day and say, not this time. It's the voice. It's that voice of that underdog that's saying, I don't care, not this time. You ain't going to do it this time. Right? But you got to hold yourself accountable. Can I just say one thing? Because I know you got a lot of listeners, and I know brothers, we get caught up in the street, because I'm from the streets. And one of the big things I want to talk about is snitching. Can I say this? We're going to just curve just a little bit.
We need to go there. Please. Let it be known.
Can I just talk about what snitching is and what it's not? If I'm in the game, which I was, pimping for real, top guy in the game when I was doing it, right? And somebody was in the game along with me, we in the game. We're not civilians. If a civilian, somebody who is a square, happens to see me doing something that's illegal and say something to the police, them as civilians, they're not held to the same criteria as my other partner in the game. If you gangbanging, if you selling dope, you can't hold a civilian to the same criteria that you hold for somebody in the game hustling. If somebody in the game with you hustling, they can't hold their own water, go to the police, then that person is considered a snitch. But you can't hold the criteria. It's like this. We want to be able to do anything we want to do and not have to be accountable for it. Like if we had our own nation, we're going to let you break into somebody's house, rape somebody, kill somebody, rape somebody's daughter, and ain't nobody going to do nothing because if they do, they snitching. Boy, we going to wear your ass out if it's our nation. You ain't going to just do anything that you want to do. You're going to be held to account. On the streets, we're held to account. If you say something out your mouth and you don't live up to it, where I come from, they're not going to laugh at you, talk about you like they do in the church. They're going to kill you. This ain't nothing to play with around here.
Right.
This discipline we need in ourselves. We was disciplined in them streets. That's why I have a problem with some of these church cats and these preachers saying pretty words behind the pulpit. But if you under that fire, how will you fare then? You know what I'm saying? So let's get this straight. Stop holding or trying to hold some squares that's not involved in what we involved in or what I was involved in to the same criteria of you being in them streets hustling. Right. Now get that shit straight.
I heard that.
What'd you say, Free?
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip.
Were you from Baltimore?
No, I'm from L.A.
I heard that dude. When you say dude,
well, I've been everywhere, so how about that?
Right.
Yeah. So I just want to say that because we get it mixed up, right?
Yeah.
So, no, let me make sure I got this right. So, like, let's say me and my lady are arguing because she wanted to shower me with her opinion. And something happened where it gets to the point where I might, they get in your face sometimes.
She called the
so
cops.
you push her. and then your neighbor who you always see call the cops because you and your woman was arguing and you pushed your woman. Should you be mad at that neighbor?
So hold on, wait a minute. If there is, let's say that. Is there a track record of this beating?
Well, I don't know. I didn't think about it that far. I just was trying to come up with it.
You have to contextualize things.
So if he always pushing, you call the cops.
Well, I'm not talking about pushing, but if your broad coming out busted up, nose, arm broke, and all that, and they might be an old lady who from the 40s and see that all the time and bring her over and say, baby, you ain't supposed to deserve that. So if mama then says, this Negro gonna stop abusing you, and mama call the police on you, you got to eat that. Because you ain't got your house in order.
Yeah, that ain't snitching.
That's right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Get your own house in order. Listen, I remember I went to the when I went to the feds, and dudes around there calling their girls and crying and stuff, and you know, mine was on the phone. I had a few girls coming up visiting me, and they want to be mad at me, and I said, look, man, if you didn't handle your business before you came to the joint, don't think it's going to be handled right now.
Ooh,
you don't wait till you come here to handle your business. Mine was handled before I came here. It's a privilege for them guys to come visit me. But they going to mess with Sancho and everybody because you didn't handle your business and you walked with deceit before that woman, so she was waiting for an opportunity to get your ass back anyway. Handle your business. Be responsible and accountable for your shit. That's what I tell these youngsters, because I'm going to be responsible for mine. Stop blaming the woman for everything, because that right there is unmanly. Right?
But can you blame her for some shit?
You can't blame her. Blame yourself. I'll never empower a woman that much.
No, I've been around girls who really down for me. Like if we get into a physical confrontation, they'll take off work for a couple of weeks till they heal up, and that's a woman that's down for me. I'm talking shit.
I know you are. Listen, we got a problem with blame. When I life coach people, they come and tell me, Dre, if she would have did this, I would have done that. I said, stop saying that. Don't ever say that to me. They be tripping, man. I said, look, man, what you telling me is that you need her a woman in order for you to be a man.
When you say, like when somebody say,
if she just would have did this, if she just would have did this, I would have did that. So
That's
what you saying to me is that you need her to be a woman in order for you to be a man, regardless of what she is and what she isn't. That don't have any bearings upon my manhood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a man regardless of what she did. I'm not gonna say if she would have did this, I would have been a man.
Right.
Come on with all that, man. Come on with all that. So to these youngsters. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about these youngsters.
No. I agree. Listen, I agree with everything you're saying, but I'm saying like,
here go.
I'm just saying, what about guys who take a lot of shit from the woman because financially they can't take care of themselves.
Just what
like, what do you tell a guy in that position? Because
okay, y'all want me to get into some game now. I see right now. You want me to get into some game, right? Y'all want me to get into some game? Okay.
I know a lot of guys, they good guys.
No, okay. Well, let me give you some game.
But they don't have
Let me go reach back into the gorgeous Dre pal back there and just bring some game to you. Is that all right?
I'm trying to talk you out
because all that you just that right there sounds like some square stuff to me. So let me just bring some game.
No, what I'm saying. Are you square if your paper ain't right and you with this woman? And
you can't complain though.
Watch this.
If you're accepting that, you can't complain.
Thank you, gorgeous D.
Watch this.
If you're gonna accept that, you can't complain.
Watch this. The whole
D give me advice.
The whole thing is people have this idea that women only choose, or some women choose, a man for some ends. That might be some situations until she meet a man. The value of a man is amazing. He's amazing. But his criteria would listen, man, when I was in the game, I told a woman, or I would tell them, listen, I'm not thinking that you're perfect because I'm not perfect, right? But what I will tell you that if you're out there and you find yourself in a compromising situation, it's like a person that's walking down the street and they fall into some mud. You don't know how much mud you fell into until you get up. You're like, God damn, all this mud. I said, so all I'm asking you to do is if you find yourself in any compromising situation that you've fallen or made a mistake, get up, clean the mud off, and get back with Papa, because I am the problem solver. So what I just did right then is let her, I call it the bounceback game. Because a lot of dudes say something different. If you do this, man, it's over, and be this, and you can miss me, and woo, 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 woo. So he don't give himself no bounce back, right? So he might love some girl that did this, and the girl want to come back, but she ain't gonna come back because you done told her that if she comes back, it'll never be the same. But I told her, not only will it be the same, you're going to be greater because I'm not going to judge you from your era because I've made many, but I'm going to judge you on how you bounce back from your era because I think that you're an awesome person if you can bounce back. Now, what that do? That give her leverage and give me leverage too if I make my mistake.
Right.
That's game.
That's game.
Ghetto attitude, manipulating everything. That's what I call it.
I want to say, some of the fellas out there, I know this sound good, but don't you dare leave that bitch you with. You know you ain't shit. You ain't got the thought process to be out here on your own. So
it take a process.
This is fantasy right here for some of you motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's real though. It's real. So let me just say this. So let me tell you how dudes devalue themselves immediately because they lie.
Lying.
They lie. Let me tell you why this isn't important. If I meet a girl from the beginning, my father used to tell me, my father, Mel Taylor, used to say that the well-placed truth is better than a lie, right? Being able to place the truth well. Now, I'm not going to, when I was in the game, I didn't come out and say, I'm a pimp. But I would have told her, listen, I don't do everything that might be agreeable with the law. I'm shady when it comes down to getting my money. Now, at that moment, she has the choice to decide whether she's going to continue with what I just expressed to her. Mm-hmm. From the gate, she understood I told her that. Now, down the line, when I ultimately tell her, I'm pimping. You chose to come, right? Instead of me lying to her, and down the line, I try to switch something on her, then even if she is with me, in the back of her mind, she's going to know this Negro's a liar. And there's something that you're going to lose. There's some respect you're going to lose. There's some manhood you're going to lose. But a woman will respect you if you give her the choice, the decision to be with you or not.
I gotta disagree with that.
A woman will respect you.
I gotta disagree with that.
Okay, a woman, she ain't got to like it.
Playing to the female ego.
She ain't got to like it, but she gonna respect
That's what
you.
It is.
And listen, a lot of women were with me that loved another man but didn't respect them.
Or she'll give you what she thinks respect is.
Mm-hmm. Wait, say that again.
A lot of women were with me that loved another man that didn't respect them. You got to have respect.
Yeah.
That what I always felt, and this is just my opinion, is individuality. Because it's some people out here, I don't give a fuck what did you tell them. You can tell them the truth. You can lie to them. Them motherfuckers are not for having around you. They are for physical.
Now you talking to a dude that done had any kind of woman you can think of. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
No, but
intellectuals, whatever. And
what else is there after intellectuals? Because that's what I'm listening to.
Well, streetwise, spiritual. So there's many,
So are there dumb bitches though? Are they?
I don't really consider, and I'm not saying this because I wasn't this way in the game. I don't really consider nobody dumb.
Oh, shit, man. Let me call this.
Naive.
Yeah. No, for real. Yeah. I don't become.
Yeah, I know a few
because
people.
let me tell you, because
Who shit is that?
you just went into your pocket.
Is that my car?
Whose car is it? It's mine.
That gang got so strong they started alarming around this piece.
You say you set an alarm on.
This gang done started alarm around this piece. Look, man, you talking to an I'm telling you, right? Because see, a man always wants.
Somebody took Zokar's hat off.
Oh, damn.
My car got a hat on.
Go cut that motherfucker off.
Hit the panic button.
She don't.
Tell her.
All
There you
right.
go.
I'm sorry. Now go ahead, because we won't.
Dudes are always trying to make the solution something outside of themselves. The solution is inside of you. They want a woman to prove something first. I refuse to let a woman prove something first to me. Because sometimes a woman only point of reference is a bad experience. So then she come into the relationship with you with that point of reference. But it's my job and your job to teach her, show her through your action the difference between you and him. That's work.
What'd you say, Zoe?
But isn't that both ways? That's a human thing.
But
It's
I'm
not
talking
just
about.
a female.
But wait, we're
those
talking
men that
about
say
roles.
that. Right.
We're talking about the role of the man and the woman's role. Those are different.
Right.
Right?
So the roles.
Yeah.
A man's role is to teach. Is that what you said?
A man's role is to show why he's worthy enough for her to trust him.
Fascinate a bitch with your truth, right? No?
You hear me?
Is that wrong?
I know.
I don't know.
Now, a man's role is to show a woman why he is worthy enough for her to trust him, rely on him, depend on him.
You wouldn't say prove to her, would you?
I said show.
Show, right. I want to make the distinction
Show.
between prove
Because
and
prove to
showing.
me is just a word.
Yeah.
Show is action. It's your lifestyle. Right? It's your lifestyle.
Right.
So whatever I went through in my life, whatever I said up my mouth, I was willing to die, literally, to make sure I lived it in my life before her. And if I lived it in my life before her, that made me more valuable than the average man. Right? So you I've talked about this before. Everything breaks down to value. If you have the average relationship of an American girl and American guy, she automatically from the gates feels she's more valuable than him. Automatically. She feels she's more valuable. If you ask her, would you allow your boyfriend to be with another woman while he's with you? She damn near will cuss you out and say, hell no. But then if you ask her a different question, would you be with your favorite movie star, your favorite sports figure, your favorite rapper? Would you be with him even though he had a wife? And if she's honest, well, shoot, girl. So why would she then be with her favorite actor, sports figure, rapper, movie star, even though he has a wife, but wouldn't allow her boyfriend to have another girlfriend? Because she feels the movie star, the actor, the sports figure is more valuable than her. And if she feels that he is more valuable than her, she is willing to accept more from him.
So then it wouldn't matter what that guy's behavior was.
Wait a minute.
Right?
Wait a minute. Everything breaks down to value, right? So how does the average guy build that kind of value? How does the average guy who's not a celebrity, who don't have the advantages of those things, right, to build that kind of value? I said he shows. That's the show part that comes in. Shows the difference between him and her point of reference. When she I used to always say, when a girl gets with me, for about 1 year, I'm going to be the most abused guy in the world. Because her point of reference is not going to allow her to value the quality of man that I am. But as I continue to reflect through my lifestyle, who I am as a man, one day she's going to click and be like, bam, God damn, this is a man. And the value comes just like that. Always. So that's why I never give up my value. I never lie in any capacity because I'm not scared of no woman to lie to her. A lot of men lie because they are afraid of the consequences.
You goddamn right, there's some motherfuckers out here who lie, goddamn it.
I'm not afraid of no woman.
You know what?
See, this, I done already brought you guys from A to Z that fast. And all this in between, y'all gonna have to have me back. Because all this in between is gonna be like, you know.
Or not that you're not afraid of no woman, you're not afraid of those consequences.
Well,
that
I'm
may
not,
come.
well, what I'm saying is that I'm not afraid that my honesty will allow me to jeopardize something in her. Right?
Whoa.
I'm not afraid of that. Because I believe that the value of my manhood is bigger than anything. Nothing. And my evidence that I believe this way, because when I was in the game, facing a life sentence in prison, what did I say? In the movie American Pimp, I said, before you're a doctor, lawyer, pimp, you got to be a man first. A man first. And that's one of the greatest qualities that we have lost in our communities. Manhood. Lost it.
And
There's
it
a
comes
whole
from
bunch
lying, right?
Huh?
The main
That's a
problem
part
is
of it.
lying.
Not just lying, not valuing who you are as a man. That would cause you to lie. The only reason you lie is because you don't value manhood. The seed is the value. I value who I am so immensely that nothing is going to make me reduce to anything but this man that I say that I am. Nothing. Even a life sentence didn't. So I'm not just saying nothing. I got the evidence. I got the work that proves it. Because I said it when I was facing life in prison. I said, if they think that them bringing me to jail is going to change me from being the man that I am, then they're badly mistaken. Go look and see.
Once again, I want to say, please do not watch the show today and think you are a superior nigga. Lie to your bitch as long as you can because you ain't cut to make it with the truth. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, because it'll be some motherfuckers who will go home. You know what? God damn it. I'm finna do what he said. I'm not scared of you, woman.
They need some counseling, man. They need to take back what was robbed from us, which is manhood.
Courses like that, Dre.
They need, look at, man. When my partner come home from the joint, and I tell him, listen, you've been so catered to. You've been so catered to. You ain't had to do nothing in the joint. That when you come home, you just automatically think everything is supposed to be your way. That's unmanly. That's unmanly. Go to work, man. Make it happen. But you've been so catered to that you don't even know that they done took your manhood away.
Good point. We man, you know, man, Dre, look. Brother Dre got to catch a flight. I just wanted him. I'm glad he came for the time he came. I don't want to have nothing to do with that man missing the flight. But we need to have you back. And we're going to set up a forum where, you know what I'm saying? You can talk to the people even more because there's a lot of people who learn something who never even thought like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I felt good about, knowing that people will hear something that they don't hear every day.
And let me tell you, I've been married almost 20 years now. See, there's no excuse for nobody. I can come from the gutter, man. I got a listen, man. I got a nonprofit right now. I got the Seattle police that endorsed it, the ones that killed my brother. I got the mayor. I got U.S. senators, U.S. congressmen that endorsed our initiative to change the law. Let me just say this about how you deal with this system. You could rally, you can march for 100 years. Unless you change policy and legislation, you're not doing nothing. So what we're doing in Washington, it's never been done in the country before. It's called a legislative initiative. We're gathering 250,000 voter registered signatures. We present that to the legislators. They could change the law themselves or it goes to ballot for us to vote on it. Once we complete that in Washington, I'll take that blueprint around this country and help our brothers and sisters all over this country with that same blueprint. This is serious stuff. Never been done before as far as being able to change the law. Let me just say this before I go so people can understand around the country what they're seeing when you see an officer kill one of us and there's no
repercussions, nothing, no justice.
No justice. Why? Because in many parts of the country, mostly all, there's different. Well, let me just say that. In Washington State, there's a law that says in order for you to find a police officer guilty of a charge, you have to prove that he had malice and that he didn't operate with a good faith intent. Those are state of mind languages. You have to prove what's in a person's mind.
Let me say this. That's sucker shit so they can win if they want them to win
exactly.
and lose if they want them to lose.
So listen, let me explain to you.
Loophole.
So when so you can understand this, so everybody can understand this. When you or I, if you and I commit a homicide, there's an investigation. The investigation doesn't start at the time of the homicide. It might go a year or 2 years before the homicide so they can see what was going on leading up to did you get in a fight with somebody? Did you get in a disagreement? Did you mess with somebody's woman? What was going on that led up to this homicide? When an officer uses deadly force, there is no homicide investigation. They don't say that the officer run into this person before. There's no homicide investigation. He is investigated to see whether he followed the law. And if the law is written that we have to prove what's in his mind, now you understand why they get off.
It's
because the circumstances don't come into play. Only state of mind language comes into play. So all over the country, that's written in the laws because we as a people have been asleep. Now we must wake up and engage them through legislative means and policy, and we can do it. We will do it. That's what we're going to do.
Well, that's a good initiative you guys are taking.
Yes.
So
go to the websites. You guys can check it out. NotThisTime.global.
I think you got to kill them motherfuckers, but
yeah.
I'm just saying.
and like I said, if they thought that they was going to kill my little brother and I was going to stand down, man, please. Man, please. And now it's not even just about my brother. It's about our people, right? It's about us, man. And boy, I'm about to have these people's head. I'm just getting started around this piece.
That's what's up, Dre. We behind you.
Love you guys, man.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for coming through.
We're going to get ready to take a break and let Brother Dre catch his flight. Once again, y'all hang in there. We're going to be back, and we're going to come back to Darlene's loose talk about bullshit.
Thank you, guys.
making music and I still got it. All the way up, every bar solid. Kicking the dough like track 4 from Chris Wallace. Popping on records as women sipping Hypnotic. When you got a gift, might downplay you. I just want a piece, get the crown later. Ask for blessings, but I never been around for favors. Since 14, I was used to them clowns hating. Time's the best grind is to sit still. Then they identify what really is real. Quick as ABCs with my witty skill. Before you ask, tell them no, I need an M. Your WCW is my TBTs. Haters watch my moves like they TMC. Boss talking, I got it because I built leverage. All my favorite artists dead, so I spit to heaven. I'm all the way up, I see what they trying, but no they ain't chuck. While stalling lay up, we ballin' cake up. My dogs till we fallin', we all gon' stay up. We all gon' stay up. Put it on my light city, bout to pop. Boy, move on any block, the Millie Rock. No dancing before Cameron was dabbing on him. I'm feeling like it's 2010 when he played for Auburn. It feels so good when the streets feel you. It's okay if you don't, but we can get familiar. From a city where tough love and bout money. But we different, so they flip it like we really country. It's only for the present, gotta deal with it. For us the future, I'm just trying to lead with real sisters. Turn the L to a W, how the boy adjusted. You can teach some sucker moves, but can't teach substance. Hard skipping, looking for jabs to feel important. Your Ali, surprise him then, I'm Ken Norton. That's all you boys had, well I'm not offended. Talking crazy ain't last long, now call ended. You know everything now, it's all business. Analyst and the player, baby, I'm Paul Pearson. Been the truth, talk of the town, beyond the hype. Know I'm with it, let's get in and get these commas right. All about the good vibes, see you bombs later. Stay on the D with my boys, cause they pump faking. If God take me, don't cry, one hell of a run. Bullet keep my spirit strong, ahead of a gun. Futuristic with these lyrics, I'm second to none. All the way up, baby mama, so wet with the tongue. Thought I told the whole world I'd be right back. Devil never wins, unless you don't fight back. Summer 96 pips, 9 air bubbles. Chillin' honestly, really don't even care for trouble. Act like they round bills, but they clear Huxtable. The boy work, I'm knowing what to do, you gotta trust it. Huh? I'm all the way up.
To the 5150 show, about to put the 5150 spin on this motherfucker. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Yeah, man. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Me and your bitch on the couch, my thing in her mouth. She put the dog out. Her kid, when he saw me, he was full of doubt. He knew what a nigga was there for. About to get his motherfucking stupid ass bitch. But you a stupid ass trick. You take care of her. You buy her shit. While I'm working this dick in and out her mouth. On her couch. The bitch started to pout when I got ready to leave from washing my thing in her sink. The bitch stink. Everybody know you in love with a hoe. Check it out. And yo, bitch, crib, straight, chillin' out.
G.
Yeah, yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Come on with it, dude, yeah. Yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. Yeah, yo, bitch, crib, chillin' out. That's that DJ Quick sounding type beat right there, boy.
I'm at your bitch house, chillin' out and shit. Bitch ain't talking because she ain't shit.
Wait, do the sugar free.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't there, stay there.
Yeah. Since your daughter got the best bed, we put her on the couch. Oh. We went in the room, I turned it out. We cut off the light. Yeah, the pussy was tight. I love your bitch. Use the trick.
Focus on the career if you ain't accepting the businesses. White people want to judge you by the way you take pictures. Shit, you say we are immigrants. I was born in California, bitch. Quit to call me a nigga, but who looks more like an idiot? I never thought it would be like this. The ones that's supposed to protect us is who we fight with. I never picture life like this. I always picture growing up on some tight shit, smoking, chilling all night shit, catching fights overseas on some sight shit. But nah, I gotta worry about my race. If the police stop me, I wonder if I'm safe. It shouldn't have to be that way, but it is what it is. So this is what I gotta tell my kids. Growing up is nothing like you dream for. Nowadays you get nervous to walk out the front door. You never know when's the time to go. Life changed like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. Life changes like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. You gotta have your own back in this time and day. Protect yourself and your family. Cause shit about to get real, but ain't already is. People losing their lives over little petty shit. Just because you black, you come off as a threat. Even if you ain't do shit, the police is like that one kid that likes burglaries. They'll always be waiting on their next lick. Some of the police are undercover clansmen, out here looking for an underclassman to take everything he got from his life to his watch and socks. The charges, man, they always get dropped. That's why we out here on the page we on. Thinking we tripping, we just reacting to y'all charge. Coming together from afar, doing damage, and this goes out to them boys in them unmarked cars. Life changed like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. Life changes like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. Life changed like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. Life changes like people do. Sticking together, that's what we need to do. The boys in blue, they the biggest crew. Coming out the colors like me and you. Hey, throw your hands up and tell them don't shoot. I come in peace and so should you. Throw your hands up and yell don't shoot. I come in peace and so should you. Throw your hands up and yell don't shoot. I come in peace and so should you. Throw your hands up and yell don't shoot. I come in peace and so should you. Dedicated. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Brian Roberts.
Thank you. First off, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. So beautiful. Just relax. It's only right that you just come spend the night. Girl, you know it's more than flight. All night love to morning light. Come on now. sober love. Yeah. Take the shot and drink it up. Yeah. Girl, you got the special stuff. Yeah. No, I just can't get enough. Whoa. Time to show how sexy you get. You just tell me when you're ready. Can't wait to see you get nasty. I swear, girl, you are my favorite. Time to show how sexy you get. You just tell me when you're ready. Can't wait to see you get nasty. I swear, girl, you are my favorite.
Give them nothing. Take everything. We are back. The 5150 show lives on. I, Niggeritis, with my loyal rhino head.
Oh!
Lord Snaximus. Lord Snaximus.
Rhino-headed Prince Roundabout.
Prince Roundabout.
Prince Roundabout.
Oh!
And
Prince Roundabout.
And the vampire lady on Blade.
I'll take
They
that.
killed with the light. We have returned.
I'll take that over the village wench any day.
Village wench?
No.
I'm mad she's the village wench.
Prince Roundabout.
Prince Roundabout.
Rhino Head and Prince
Put
Roundabout.
that fucking music on, Chris. It ain't working.
Yeah. It ain't working. That's too good.
Anyway, welcome back to the 5150 show. We are ready to come back. The first hour, we had
Some
my
serious.
man on there.
Yeah.
Trying to drop knowledge. The good brother Dre.
He's a good brother.
God damn it. Intent is everything. We shall proceed directly to Darlene's segment. We will stomach it and get it over with.
I'm going to make you walk.
For it is the loose talk
About
bullshit. Darlene, give it to us.
Say it, don't spray it.
Bullshit, sire.
Anyway, okay, here we go. Thank you for that great entrance, Anyway, on some hilarious news, because I was laughing when I read this whole... Hello?
Oh, go ahead.
Anyway, Al Sharpton's daughter, Dominique. Oh, my God, Chris, I didn't send you the photos. It was running too late. I was supposed to send him the photos. I'll have to do it now. No. It depends. It depends on how you look. I don't know.
Built bad.
We'll have to ask Zoe's opinion
How
on
does
it.
look? How does Al Sharpton's daughter look?
I have the pictures right here. But anyway, Al Sharpton's
She
daughter.
Sharp ton? No.
If you can get that real quick, Chris, I'm sorry. I was supposed to send him the pictures, but we were running kind of behind today.
You fucked up.
I did not. I was running behind. It was in a compromised position.
An armored snack
Anyway,
wolf.
her name's Dominique, okay? So she's been fighting this lawsuit actually fighting it. She's pressing the lawsuit against New York City for the last 2 years. She wants $5 million. She's claiming that she broke her ankle on a pothole in New York City. Yeah, that's her. And
she ain't ugly till you get mad at her.
You know, oh my God. So for 2 years she's been pressing this lawsuit, right? But here's what happened recently. So I guess you know what happens in these things, and even on the smaller scales, they follow you around. They look at you and they see what you're doing, what you're up to. She literally had to admit they had so much stuff on her. So she admitted in the last deposition, yes, she said that right after it happened, she got dressed and attended a 2-hour gospel concert in honor of her father's 60th birthday. Then she said to the court, I can't go skiing or dive off of a diving board or go for a run now when I want to. And the judge asked her, oh, you're a runner? And she was like, no, but not necessarily. But if I needed to, I just can't now. So this girl, it's a joke. It's a big, huge joke, this case, and she's been fighting the city to get $5 million. She also claims that she has to have surgery for her ligaments. But she's still doing all this stuff. They looked on her Instagram and they put these pictures up. So if you
surgery
look up
for her flatter tits.
Oh my God, stop. I can't.
Bitch got flatter tititis.
She could have worn a really much better bra, but bless her heart. But anyway,
titty looks like keloids.
if you Google this case, you die laughing because the city has posted up pictures that they've grabbed from her social media, and she's hiking. Look at me, I'm above the clouds. She's jogging. I swear to God, I could not stop laughing. But anyway, yeah, so she's probably going to lose that. So that's that. Anyway, more legal news.
Snitching like your daddy.
Oh God, here we go.
Remember he was caught on camera? That motherfucker.
That's true.
Was giving the business to them motherfuckers.
That's true. So here we go. Moving on to the next legal news, I guess you could call this. So it looks like it's a 1 loss and 1 win for Lil Wayne this month.
I say her titties like her daddy's.
Oh, stop. Oh, my God. I can't even imagine that. So we're done on that story, Chris. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Anyway, it's a 1 win and 1 loss for Lil Wayne in 1 month. So Wayne got a small victory in court against Birdman, if you haven't heard this yet. The court has ordered Birdman to produce his financial books to look at all the accounting that Wayne's been arguing and fighting about. But pump those brakes now, Wayne. In the same breath, our boy, David Banner, won his case against Lil Wayne.
You bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up. No, he did.
All right.
So here we go.
What Lil Wayne owe David Banner?
David Banner has had a case against Lil Wayne because he was due his dues for 3 songs on the Carter 3. And according to the documents in this case, after Young Money failed to respond on their behalf during the court proceeding, the judge ordered Young Money, and this happened this week, a couple of days ago, ordered Young Money to pay by default the amount of $164,000 and some extra change to David.
All right, Dave, get your paper.
Get that paper, goddammit.
So there you go on that one. Today's David Banner's birthday. Oh, Lil Wayne's.
Birthday. How you know it's
How
Lil
old
Wayne's
is
birthday,
he?
TT?
Oh.
What you looking on Lil Wayne website?
Uh-oh.
You stalking Lil Wayne.
Uh-oh. TT, do not become one of them Lil Wayne love dolls.
That shit.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so let's keep moving on.
D-Lab queued up. What would you do if you walked in on Lil Wayne fucking TT?
Oh, stop. You know what?
That's fucked up right there.
I don't think so. TT's like, don't make me throw up. Huh?
You saw TT feet in there, you'll be like,
Stop. Yeah. Look at him. He likes to have that. He likes having that thing on.
The 300 pounds.
he said the 300 pounds.
All right. Anyway, in NBA news, congrats, I guess, to Gilbert Arenas for winning the case. One of the cases. Now, this is so crazy. One of the cases against his baby mama, the same woman, that Laura Govan. They are fighting each other in several cases. To me, it's so embarrassing. It's just sad for the kids. They have several kids together. Anyway, but he won. He won this one.
Who is Gloria Govan?
There's the Govan sisters. They're married, or one of them was, or something to the other one. Matt. Yeah, they've been on Basketball Wives. They're married to. Matt Barnes is married to one of them.
Baby by that bitch?
No. That's the other one. That's a sister.
The
Laura.
Pussy Hustle family.
Like, Laura was never married to Gilbert Arenas. They just have kids together. Anyhow, now they're all that stuff.
Poverty Kardashians.
There you go. So all that stuff is coming out in these cases. But this particular case, Gilbert Arenas had sued her because he said that he had emotional distress after he claims that she very
Cory Gimp. Fuck y'all. Go ahead.
that he claims in the court case that she publicly humiliated him after she allegedly leaked emails to different social media outlets saying that he gave her STDs. He told the judge that stress affected his ability to work without distraction. He won. She was ordered to pay $110,000 back. To me, it's like you're paying it back to him because he gives her like $20,000 a month, I guess, in child support. Their court battles are so embarrassing, though. It's very mature. If you look online, they've got several. I mean, she even did it. Allegedly, he's claiming, and he's still waiting on this one, that she put pennies in his shark tank at home, and it killed all the animals. That's how bad it is. Allegedly, they're saying. Like, these are the different type of fighting things.
Helmet off for that shit.
These are the things that they're saying that this couple is, like, fighting about. So I don't know. It's pretty damn sad. You all right?
Face stuck like that, huh?
What happened? Oh, he said your face is stuck.
Wait, let me get this right.
Yeah.
Sparta!
There's a lot more things.
You mean to tell me it's a woman who got an STD and was putting the emails out, she got an STD?
She has 4 kids by this man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
No,
saying
but I'm
he
saying-
had an STD and gave it to
She
her.
she claimed in these emails leaked it. She's claiming that they were leaked. That, yeah, like she's telling somebody else that, oh, yeah, he gave me these STDs. But he's saying she did it and he won it. He won the case because he's saying that she knowingly did this.
Hey, boy, she had 4 kids. That pussy looked like a blouse on the floor.
You corpse looking.
Oh, my God.
That pussy don't look right after 4 kids. I don't give a fuck. After 1, 2, okay, after that 3rd one, that pussy be like, I ain't going back to that old shit no more.
Well, it's pretty sad. So, anyway, for the kids, not...
So she finished. She got to fuck with guys. She got to fuck with guys who don't know what they're supposed to have.
But here's the funny thing is these women, to me, in my opinion, they have a track record that they keep going. So there's other guys out there that still. I mean, look, her sister's the one that's with Derek Fisher. She was with Matt Barnes. I mean, these guys continue to be with these girls. I guess
that's why Derek was trying to go back and play some more.
Ooh. Yeah, because he was ordered to pay the other baby mama, and now he's with her. Oh, well.
Yeah, Derek.
Yeah.
Derek, you got to hit a couple of big
That's
shots.
her. There she is.
Who is that?
That's her. That's Laura.
That's who?
That's Laura Goban. Uh-huh.
Wait, that's the one Gilbert Arenas got kids by?
Yes. And her sister's the one who has kids by Matt Barnes.
What that bitch look like?
Zoom in.
Who? Zorro.
No.
No, I said zoom in. I'm trying to...
I didn't say, you know what?
Zorro.
Zorro.
I don't know.
That bitch got a real thin sword in her pocket.
I'm trying to see her face.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
The bitch look like Zorro. She's
No.
straight for the stroke, though. One of them titties is... Wait a minute. Is them titties... What's wrong with the titties? Is that... Wait a minute.
Well, the tan is throwing you off a little bit, and then she has some...
She got stretch mark titties.
Well, she's had 4 children, Cory.
It didn't take... The stretch marks couldn't be tanned. How the fuck did that happen? Your stretch marks don't turn tan? You see that shit?
No, because it's broken skin, Cory. It's always going to be lighter or
skin
darker.
Can't be beige?
No, what happened was they got tan, but they didn't get tan enough evenly with the other skin because it's already
stretch
darker.
marks are sun resistant.
No. You hear what I'm saying? No, listen. The other skin, the flat skin, is already darker as it is. Those turn into like little silvery, they say. So when they stretch the skin, it lost the melanin. And so what happens is it's tanning, but it's not going to ever be as dark as the other skin.
Yeah, because some
Stretch
of it is
marks
tan
lose
and
melanin.
Right.
It's literally tore. It's like broke.
Because, yeah, some of it is tan and the other shit look like Timberland boot material.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. Anyway.
It ain't right. Bitch, you should have wore a T-shirt.
Oh, stop. Look,
your titties out
you
like
gotta
that.
be
still attractive.
Yeah.
Worse titties.
No, and you got to
her
be...
titties old boy daughter.
Sharpton's daughter's titties is just fix a flat.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I know. See, you guys...
That bitch need that motherfucker.
Flappers.
She need that nigga with the flute who be blowing the cobras up.
Oh my God. Okay, anyway. So,
Charmer.
That other bitch needs some new butt cleaner on her titties, cause that shit. Bitch, how you out here with mismatched titties, bitch? Get your titties done.
She need the eraser.
Get that bitch my helmet to put on them titties. Bitch, what's wrong with you?
Oh,
You had an STD and your titties ain't right?
Why your titties look scuffed up?
Right.
Like a boot.
Right.
boo.
Bitch got moxicillin coming out them motherfuckers, giving them to them babies. You'll be all right.
Whatever, they waterproof.
Yeah, they're split because they can't say divorced. They weren't married, but their split is been happening for the last 2 years, and it is nasty. When they say stuff about each other, it is sad. I'm like,
we on your side, Gilbert.
You know what? Oh my God. Anyway.
You ain't got to suck them discolored titties ever again.
Oh my Lord.
It's not like I'm just talking about it. It's just you can't wear a dress like that unless your titties on point. That ain't no fucking I'm gonna show them off anyway dress.
Well, I mean, sometimes, Cory, when people just go, you know what? Screw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just
with that.
No.
A cape?
That bitch needs
She didn't care. It's one of them. Oh, stop, Cory. You know what? How she look,
Batman's
Cory?
cowl.
How she covered? Oh.
Don't chocolate.
Darkwing Duck.
Stop.
New buckula.
Anyway. All right, so I'm just going to end it with this. Okay, right. Jennifer Aniston. Okay, I don't know if you know who she is. She's an actress. She used to be married to Brad Pitt, who was married to Angelina, right?
The bitch everybody feels sorry for.
Well, here we go. But look, listen. No,
pussy ain't shit. I know her pussy ain't shit.
You don't know that.
Why he leave her to be with Angelina Jolie?
A lot of people leave other people, but it doesn't mean that.
That bitch look like a character of what's the Monsters Inc. What's the little bitty skinny monster that was the bad guy they was fighting against?
Now you're going to say Jennifer Aniston is...
That's what Angelina Jolie look like.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the other one.
Jennifer Aniston look like the most regularest bitch in the world.
No, she's sweet. She seems
Even
very...
if she put on makeup. Hey, regular bitch, come here.
Yeah. Anyway,
She bad? She bad?
She's not... She's... Yeah.
Chris, take them other... Now look at this bitch. I mean, for real. Look at her face.
Here we go. That's a smirk. She's doing a smirk.
That's her made up to look cute.
Well,
for the photo shoot.
That is funny.
Look at her jaw.
There we go. Here goes Jaw Man. Jaw, nose, forehead, jaws, nose, teeth. Cory goes in on just everything.
Look at how she looks. She's not all that. That bitch look like a
Walmart shopper.
Right.
Wow. Oh my Lord, that is like Jesus. That's bad.
She'll tell you.
I definitely have to disagree with that one. No, I have to disagree with that one.
Cornish hens.
No. Anyway, all right.
Get out of here, guys.
So let me tell the story on what happened. So anyway, so she's been making her rounds promoting something else. So she was on the Today Show, and of course, they're going to ask her about the divorce, right? Because they're egging this on, and they want to see how her reaction is or what have you. But it happened to be the day after Terrence Crutcher was killed by the cops, right? Mm-hmm. So she said she actually cursed on TV, so they had to take her off. They had to edit it. So when they asked her that, she went in. She said, "Are you serious?" She said, "Fuck society. You people make me sick." She said, "While you idiots are talking about this Brangelina bullshit, you're ignoring what just happened yesterday with Terrence Crutcher. An unarmed black father of 4 was driving home from college when his car broke down. The police showed up, shot him while both his hands were in the air. This was all caught on video, which you can easily watch on the internet too. But instead, no, none of you will do that. You will instead focus on the fact that a celebrity couple is going through a divorce. Fuck you." And they were like, "Oh!" And they were all stunned on Today. Yeah. So
what show?
I saw this.
Was she on?
The Today Show.
Who is that?
That's
is that
like
with,
that's Matt. That's Al Roker and all them. And
what did Al Roker do?
No, it wasn't him that was saying it, but it was like
I give him props.
No, he's good though.
Al, that's why I asked.
No, I didn't see it. This is just the snapshots and stuff from the thing, so I'd have to watch it. But I don't know. I don't know if he was actually sitting there when she said.
That's what people say when they got paper. When you
no, they don't have to say that.
When you got paper, you can say what the fuck you want to say.
No, but they don't. But most people don't.
Well, she stood up.
So she did. Thank goodness.
She ain't gonna get in trouble for it neither. She gonna get another film.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She stood up.
Why
and
she gonna get
said,
another film?
They gonna put her in something.
Yeah, I like that Bad
wanted
Boss.
that
Bad Boss was pretty
Called
funny.
Walmart.
I know. I think Bad Bosses were funny. She did the two of them.
I didn't watch Bad Bosses.
Bad
but
Bosses
I
were
believe
funny. I thought they were pretty funny. Right? I thought they were funny.
Not because of her.
She was the bad boss. Yeah.
But
she
she
didn't-
one of those
She was the bad
America's
boss.
sweetheart white girls. They gonna keep
She's
her
Kate.
in the
She's
movies.
Becky.
Right, but
Like,
she did
all
not.
day.
But
She's
she didn't
Becky.
play nice girl in it.
White.
Right,
girl.
but she killed that
Best
character though. That
example
wasn't a
they could
nice
give.
character. She was very sexual. She
But
was being very
that's out of the norm for her.
right. That's what I liked about this one. Right. I didn't like Friends, and she was on Friends. I didn't like that show. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so there we go. I don't want to take too much of our time. Oh, congrats, David Banner.
Is that all you got, nigga?
Yeah. Well, I can't go on. What'd you just go on?
That's what he said.
Why it took you so long to register?
I know. I was like, wait.
She
I
was
thought
like,
because you say it so often,
what
but
you
never to
just
me. You
told
always
me?
say it to them.
Is that all you got, nigga?
Oh my lord! I know, right? Oh my god!
What slur am I allowed to call you?
I don't think you'd want to.
What is the Spanish slur?
What is a slur? Give me something.
I mean, they call us wetback still. They call us
What is a
beaner.
cunjetta?
What the hell is that? Are you
Cunjetta?
speaking Italian? What
I
is
just
this?
was making up a word.
Oh.
If I was to make up a word, I'd call you a cunchetta.
No.
That don't mean nothing.
No, he's trying to.
What did you say? What did you say about her?
Puñeta?
She's a puñeta to you.
He don't know. No, he's trying to combine the word coon with something else.
A puñeta, that's a woman who got kicked in the pussy.
Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, no, that's all I have.
Oh God, this dude.
Sucker.
Well, they had that pussy ass debate on last night, and I didn't
Clown
watch
show.
it 1 ounce of it. But people calling me, did you see the debate? I'm like, what?
Cory don't care. He doesn't even
Fucking
vote. He don't
serious?
care. He doesn't do any of that stuff.
What the fuck are you doing watching that sucker
It was
shit?
on. What was it on? Comedy Central.
It should have been.
Should have been.
That
I
shit-
watched
Fucking
it.
clown show.
It should have been on BET. How many dumb motherfuckers watch that shit? I'm going to watch the debate. You stupid fuck.
Love and hip hop
I
and the
watched it.
debate.
Love
You
hip
watched
hop.
it?
I watched the last 30 minutes.
Why, you're not even a comedian.
Well, what
Why did
happened?
You watch that? You don't need material.
What happened, so in the last 30 minutes that you were compelled to leave your TV
No,
on
I
that
just
pussy
needed
ass
to
channel?
watch it because I needed to be a little bit informed about what they were talking about.
What?
And
For
what I
what?
saw is what I thought.
What did you think?
First off, Donald Trump, I mean, to be the GOP nominee, right, running for president, that's very high. That's a very lofty place.
After
And
the
to
nigga
be-
had the office, they don't give a fuck about that office no more. That's why they got Mo, Larry, and Curly on there.
Right, but the point that I'm making is, and people call me a conspiracy theorist because of this, Hillary Clinton has to run against a buffoon in order to win. A woman has to run against a soft candidate in order to win.
First off,
Period.
the,
You don't get to that level.
there is no contest.
Right.
Right.
There's never a contest. Hillary is going to be the president.
Oh, no question.
And they have to make it acceptable. It's
Right.
not necessarily to it's like, so you could say, hey, she's better than Trump.
Right. But the level of ineptitude that Trump displayed yesterday.
Yeah, he kind of.
It's done on purpose.
Listen, that's my point. Because when they set up these debates, Trump's lawyers and Hillary's lawyers go over the questions that will be asked. You can't ask me this question. You can't ask her that question. The lawyers approve the questions.
It's like being
so
in
for
court.
him to go up there and sound as stupid as he sounded, they have to make him look stupid, because there's no way somebody's just going to roll over and say, it's time for a woman to be president.
But that's
They gotta-
not such a
they gotta
struggle
rig
for
it.
him. But
They
that's
don't
not a struggle
have
for him.
to make him look stupid.
Yeah, at all,
they just have
yeah.
to
Put
let
him in to
be.
turn the lights
just
on.
put the light on him. He'll cover that.
That face
shit
of
was
his, I
absolutely
can't.
ridiculous.
That's comedy already.
Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are in unison to make a fool out of all the dumb fucks that think you can vote your way into equality. You dumb fuck. If you are over 40 still voting, you are one of the dumbest people on this planet.
But I will say voting locally works.
What works about it? Didn't motherfuckers get shot this week too by the police?
When I say vote, but see, in your neighborhood, you can vote in or out the police chief.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. In your
vote for judges.
Yes.
So you saying
you can vote for judges? You can change shit directly.
Like the 3 strikes law when that got overturned, right?
If you get it, like for instance, with this platform, if Cory directs people to vote locally, and there's a group of people, and we find out who's doing what at the local level, we could affect change.
Really?
No question.
You can get a prop added on there.
No question.
A prop don't help us?
No question. No question. And
really?
then
ain't Barack in office?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just making sure.
What was that?
But see, that's two different things. The national vote, which is for president, a lot of times we don't get a lot of effect or benefit from that.
So what you saying to me, Zoe, is a vote in this country can help niggas?
I'm saying if niggas organized at the local level to vote in people who support their agenda, you can see change at the local level.
I agree. On the local level. Right
at
here,
the local
where
level,
you live.
right here.
Because that's what happens. These people get lobbyists. Lobbyists come in and they go to the local level. They can't, they go on a higher level too, but they specifically go to the local level because that's where they can affect how you live.
Right.
And they pay people to vote a certain way. And if you don't vote, then all of a sudden laws be popping up and you be like, well, how'd that become a law? Little shit.
So the reason the laws are there is because people didn't vote.
The laws, the immediate laws that are around your community, yeah.
That's why you have.
That's how come you have shit like rent control, because the people that lived in that area gathered together and said, we want to control the rent here.
Right.
We're putting it on the ballot that this area needs rent control because it's out of hand. And they win. So now that area has rent control.
So all the areas that have rent patrol
Beverly Hills don't
were
have
voted
rent
in
control.
that way.
Yeah.
That's why.
You better believe it.
Not all, yeah.
Not all the areas.
Well, wait a minute. If you vote, you can make a difference, right? So
you can. At a local level, I believe.
So if you don't want rent control, or if you want rent control in the area, everybody just go out and vote.
You know what's interesting?
And it's gonna change.
You know what's interesting? White people do this at the local level all the time. At the local level.
Why don't you just be honest and say when white people won't change, it happens.
That's real.
When black people won't change, they want it.
But I think
that's all.
They just don't want to do
I
the
get
work,
what you're
right?
saying, but I think white people are more organized around the political process
because they know that if they vote, it will be heard. Your vote in this country, whatever you do, means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Locally, if you vote your father in, he ain't gonna be able to do shit. They gonna kill his black ass. What? I don't give a fuck if your father is the alderman. Your father
is the alderman.
Your father ain't gonna do shit.
Alderman Davis.
Your father gonna fuck them hoes at his benefit, because that's the only thing he could do. White people don't have to have shit voted in.
That's
shit
real.
is done
White people just
to
gotta make
help
a call.
their cause all over the country.
I can't even argue with you.
Their cause, what will make their communities better is going to be done. What will make the police pull over 2 6-year-olds and ask them for ID in a black neighborhood? It'll never stop because it's set up where Caucasian cops can walk into an all-black neighborhood, disrespect anybody in the neighborhood they want, and don't nobody bust at them. Voting ain't shit. That's the shirt.
You gonna make a shirt
Voting ain't shit. As ignorant as it sounds like that. Everybody who goes to a booth and votes.
Where's the laugh, Chris? Not really.
You might as well shit in your car. Because you got to clean it up. You shitted in your car just to have to clean it up.
I still think that there's something to be said for voting locally. Especially if you organize and get a bunch of people to vote together.
That's what they said about the presidency, too. They said, if y'all vote, goddammit, then you'll have change. It's been changed, all right, since this scary motherfucker been in the office. This nigga who ain't up in arms that unarmed black men, women, and children are being murdered. But everybody voted for his ass with that hope sign under his head while he was looking up.
Hey, did you hear? Did you hear he said, I don't know if this is real, but it was floating around. He said that he really gonna say how he really feels once he gets out of office. Have you seen that article?
He said, yeah, Cory. Not really.
He's gonna come holler at you, Cory.
Hope means have open pumps in them. That's what hope means for him and all them niggas he fuck with.
Have open.
Who assholes is poking out like the baboons at the zoo. Nobody give a fuck about voting, man. I wish I would tell somebody to go vote for anything in this country. The reason people are being murdered while they're in the car with their family, shots fired in a car with a 4-year-old in the back, murdering the passenger when you pull them over for a busted tail light, is because voting ain't shit. Church ain't shit. Everything they taught you to do ain't shit. School ain't shit.
Marriage
once you get past
ain't
fifth
shit.
grade, once you get past 5th grade, it ain't nothing they teaching you that's gonna help you in society.
Marriage
once you get past
ain't
the
shit.
5th grade.
Once you get past 5th grade, what the fuck did you learn in 8th grade that you using out here to eat?
Are you saying that you are properly educated after the 5th grade?
After the 5th grade,
you done.
When you learn conjunction, junctions,
What's your function?
it ain't nothing else to learn.
You didn't
Think
learn
about
that in
that
school,
algebra and all that useless sucker
He
shit.
saw that after
They
Soul
hustle
Train.
you
When
all-
Soul Train goes off, they would play it.
Well, it wouldn't be
Whatever.
useless if you're an engineer.
If you're going
you're
to
a
school for a
scientist-
trade,
A trade is different, right?
that's different. You going to school to learn how to be this. College, the biggest fucking joke in America. People go to college. Let me tell you something. White people go to college to get connections. They're going to meet the person that's going to put them in position to have money for the rest of their life. Black people go to college to kiss ass at a motherfucking job site. I don't give a fuck
At a
how
job
educated
fair.
you are.
Yeah, there you
Get my fucking donut, nigga.
Wow.
Going for the
The
free goods.
fuck,
yeah.
all these people who graduated from college, what are you doing now? Besides obeying until you get too old to do it again, then they give you a little check for the rest of your miserable fucking little life. You didn't accomplish shit. You just did what somebody told you to do. It's your job.
Or
I have
also-
a career.
Or they're
No,
still owing,
motherfucker.
But also
or they
do
still owe
think-
all their fees.
You got a mop.
But I do think it's what you choose as your major. If
If it
you
was for
choose
you
the
or not.
right shit as your major, you could be major in business. Like for instance, a lot of people choose business as a major, but they don't choose the hard end of business. They choose the easy end
What are
of
you going to
business.
do with a business major as a black person?
Let me break it down. The easy end of the business major is marketing and promotion. You're not going to get paid with that degree. A business degree in marketing and promotion. You're not going to get paid. A lot of times with black people, we move away from the hard end of that business degree, which is financial systems, right? The math of it, the economics of it. When you get into the math side of business, you can go anywhere in the world and establish financial systems for any business all over the world.
They not gonna let your black ass do shit.
That's not true.
You gonna come in there and say, what is it? What is the major you talking about?
A business major.
Oh,
business finance is what I'm talking about. You have the marketing side,
systems, maybe.
But the financial system, the business finance side,
right?
You're gonna make money.
You're gonna change your boy. You're gonna say,
because
I have a financial systems business.
And they see that business finance major. They know, oh, this dude right here can build financial systems for companies anywhere in the world. You can go anywhere. You can set up your own business and be paid to set up business systems or finance systems for countries all over the world.
So you telling me?
Yeah, I mean, where the money is.
As a black man,
that's not an easy degree to get.
You finna walk into a job interview with.
There are black men out there. There are black women out there with a finance degree, setting up financial systems for Fortune 500 companies.
Let's get them all together, listen to them talk, and see what they do.
And listen to them talk.
Let's just watch them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, Cory got a point. They're fucking weirdos. They are trying to act like the people that get paid a lot to do that. You're gonna make a fool out of yourself.
So you're telling me, even though they're properly educated with the knowledge, they ain't gonna get.
What is properly educated?
I'm
asking that.
That's the same thing as a trade. Right? Getting a business finance degree and you excel in that, nigga, that's a trade. You can take that anywhere in the world and set up business systems, finance systems for companies.
You probably could.
My point
is, be allowed to take your little pussy ass degree?
You know what? Wait, did you see what that guy said?
Fucking do anything with it?
Will you be allowed?
You still need to be allowed with your degree,
right? Okay.
What? I'm not trying to be wicked, but the hope needs to be destroyed. Those kids are busting their ass in college, and they gotta hope somebody.
So what should they do? Look, where should they go? What should they do, Tupac?
Listen, man.
Withdraw from school, right?
I don't know who you. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Why owe these people some money for education? When your black degree walks in the door, they might need a token. And they're going to use a Tiger Woods token. But I'm just saying, if you are an African-American male,
right,
as educated as you want to be, if you don't break your neck to let them know you're trying to act like them, your degree will be fucking useless. If you in that office speaking,
I agree.
If you're speaking
with
your proper tone, I know guys. Look, the dude who do our websites.
Now that I agree.
What's my man's name?
Landon.
I know motherfuckers who done tried it that way, but they not a ass kisser, so they on the outside looking in. If you're an ass kisser, go to college, get your degree, and kiss ass till you 60-something. And die sad, not dying proud. But if you're not an ass kisser, you got to find yourself out here in this motherfucker.
But see, that's two different things.
I don't know. I can't give you no fucking absolute on what you're supposed to do. But I know if you're not an ass kisser, you're not going to fit in at Mr. Feinstein's office.
Now, see, that's two different things, and I agree with that. That goes back to what we talk about on numerous shows. When
you go to college to hoop and fuck bitches. That's what you go to college for.
And get that business
play football
degree.
Ride out Mr. Feinstein's daughter. She ain't gonna tell you. She ain't gonna tell her father she fucks you. She know her father a disowner.
But
when you go to college, you fuck all the bullshit a lot bitches.
But I think we mix in two different things.
Yeah.
You're right.
At Ohio State right now, black dick is bouncing in pink vaginas. That's what college is all about. Tell a bitch I'm tired of you, I'm fucking your friend now.
In pink, but aren't they? They're all pink inside.
There's some bitches ain't got pink. Ain't nowhere pink. You gotta go deep inside that vagina.
What? That's scary.
There's some chocolate nougaty vaginas out here in this world.
Yeah. Deep burgundy.
Right.
Deep burgundy, damn it, Breeze.
salmon orange.
Timberland boot color.
Ooh, that's lifeless right there. That's dead.
No, that pussy be fine.
The Timberland one?
Hell yeah.
I can't with him. He dumb.
Pink pussy look weird when it's bruised.
Wait, how do you? I don't listen.
When pink pussy got bumps on it and shit, it just show. It's like bump. You know, when my sisters with the ebony mixtures on their skin, when they pussy is irregular, you got to get up on it to tell. You be like, oh. I'm just saying. Then you must got a pink pussy.
You just heard my comment. What I said. I'm thinking when you said, "Oh, they're up in pink pussy." I'm like, "Isn't all pussies pink? They're pink."
Oh, stop it, D. Now you didn't seen other color vaginas before.
No, they're all pink. We're not talking about the outer. We're not talking about the outer.
Well, a lot of girls is what?
Oh my lord, I know.
Like, what TT looking like? She looking like TT. Where's the pink on your shit?
Oh my God, TT, do not answer that.
Is it around your belly button or is it hanging on the outside?
Oh my God.
What? I'm asking. I don't know.
Lord.
I don't know. No
help
disrespect.
him.
I'm sorry. I was out of line right there.
Yes, you were.
I'm sorry.
You pray for you on that one. She won't.
I'm sorry to both of you.
Sexual harassment.
That's another thing.
Nutter butter pussy.
Nutter butter pussy.
Oh,
hey, look,
shit.
But that's another thing on the job. You're gonna go to college and spend all that time and money, and you might joke one day about human anatomy, and you're fucking on the hot list to be fired.
Oh, he will never be able to work this
No,
right
you
here
couldn't
in the
work
corporate.
in-
Oh,
no.
hell no, he could not.
Shit, you be saying it would have been over.
I don't feel like I'm missing out.
Somebody would have went. Oh, we're not saying you missing
Yeah, we're
out.
not-
We
so
just
not
saying
saying it,
the
yeah.
way you talk.
I don't give a fuck
We
They would
about
have caught
Mr.
him.
know that.
Feinstein office.
we know
I
this.
don't give a fuck about walking in no motherfucking office. Look, when I walk in them offices, I walk in as talent. Them motherfuckers look at me like I ain't shit, but they know
Well.
I'm not expected to have on a suit and tie when I walk in that motherfucker.
Right.
When I walk in them offices, it's because somebody finna give me some money, or they trying to get some money off me. You don't want to be in a situation where you got to have your suit and tie on, and if you go shit twice in the day, they looking at you crazy. You need to eat better. We'll fire you for shitting twice in a day.
That's twice.
He don't eat his greens.
Holcomb.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
2 shits? Oh my God, what's this guy's problem?
Did you clock out?
This guy
when
is
you
not
went?
an efficient worker.
No.
He shit it
Clock
twice.
out?
Yeah, did you
You're gonna have to
clock
get
out
your
when you
shit
went? He's
schedule
using
in
our
line.
hours.
Right, get your shit together.
What do you think we meant by that?
Get
Start
your
your morning off with brands so you can shit at lunch.
Okay.
And be done with it.
I was born to wake up because I slept so long, I just was like, fuck it, I'm going to get up.
Wait, what?
I was born for that. People who do that know what I'm talking about.
He told me I was sleeping until
You
when?
ever sleep till the bed hurt?
No.
Wait, what?
You just be like, man, I don't give a fuck about this bitch.
God, I can't wait to have
It
that
hurt
happen.
like a motherfucker.
Can't wait to have that.
After a while,
Yeah.
the pillow be like, get the fuck off me, nigga.
The bed hurts.
Your body hurts from the bed. Damn, that's bed sores.
So anyway, I'm looking at what these stupid motherfuckers just got to say. But I'm not trying to, just like when Dre was talking,
Yeah.
it's not the life for everybody. Some people need to be placed. If they're not placed, they'll be lost. Some people, if they weren't put somewhere, they wouldn't have nowhere to go because they don't know how to find something to do.
That's real. That's
Agreed.
I know a lot of people like that.
Right. I got some motherfuckers, if they was placed somewhere, they would probably be very productive in that place they were put. But because they don't know how to get placement, you know what I'm saying? And college is the place where they're like, if you go and you can do this studying and earn this degree, you can have a better chance at getting placed somewhere. But trust me, there are a lot of people who have those degrees, but there's no place for them. They're not going to tell you that when you decide to take,
Yeah.
what you say, the bullshit business degree. not gonna tell you that ain't no place for that.
Right.
Not gonna tell you that if you a black, what do you go to school to be? I don't even know. A black accountant.
You got somewhere to be if you're a black accountant. If you're
Really?
an accountant, you got somewhere to be.
Really?
You can believe that shit.
They got programs on laptops that do everything the motherfuckers do. Literally every fucking thing they do, there's a program for
There's
that
a lot
now.
of jobs that are
Yeah,
obsolete
there's a lot of
now,
motherfuckers who don't want to fuck with that program, and will hire somebody to come in and do it for them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You just said you the same nigga that won't get out the bed until it hurts. There's niggas out there that won't do the shit, and there are people who have skills to do the shit that people don't want to do.
If you have an accounting degree and you are black, whose money are you gonna count? nigga?
You saying
Yeah, who gonna trust
nobody
you?
is
Gonna
going to
you?
trust the black
It ain't even
accountant.
just trust, it's preference. Why the fuck would I have your black ass
Oh shoot! Here we go.
taking care of my accounts? Nigga?
Get your black ass hands off this nigga.
Stop.
Remember-
Hey,
This is how
Hey,
much
you.
you owe.
Get
That's
your
what
goddamn
you say.
hands off her. Remember, Bill? That's what they say when you did their money. Hey, you. Get your goddamn hands off my money.
this is why I like Marcus
What are you
King.
doing in here?
What is Marcus King?
Marcus King, when they had that whole Foxhole situation, they hired a black company run by a sister finance major with her degree that handled all of the payments. Laura Gordon and Associates, black. That was an accountant counting money.
Where they at?
They still in business.
Who?
Laura Gordon and Associates,
Okay. Is she?
black.
I wish her the best.
Still out there doing business.
If she worked for
You
the
remember Laura Gordon
Foxhole-
and Associates, yeah?
Or if she worked for the Foxhole,
No, the Foxhole was one of her accounts, one of her clients. Not just the Foxhole, but all of their shit. I'm putting shit out there. Okay.
no, you're helping the sister. What's her name again?
Laura Gordon and Associates.
I'm sure Laura Gordon will do an excellent job at counting your money. But I gotta put this but out there.
Oh God. No.
How long did that Foxhole run last?
It had a good run.
What happened to it?
The Foxhole?
Wait,
or-
to her or to it? To the whole thing? It's
Yeah.
still, it's still running. I mean, she may even be still
Yeah, the
doing
Foxhole is still in business.
Yeah,
Okay, what happened to it though? I'm saying like it was.
I think butting of heads and contractual
Yeah, I
agreements.
just think it was just a disagreement between the two
the
people.
two big heads there.
Who are
You
the
know?
two big people?
King and Fox.
Jamie,
So I don't think the money and who was counting the money
Right.
had an issue.
and who was running right?
I just think there was like a breakup.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what you're trying to get at.
Didn't some nigga shit happen with that? It was an all black situation, right? The Foxhole's still running, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the Foxhole is making the money that it was making back then?
You mean like now?
Yeah.
Ain't got no shows on there. None.
Didn't Jamie Foxx leave that situation? I'm asking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Not that I know
Not
of.
that I know, but I think he's still contractually. owns
He's
it,
still
has
with the
it, yeah.
Foxhole.
Is he?
Yeah, he can
that's
pop
his
up there.
shit.
He's been using it. He pops up there when he wants to do promote movies and stuff. He
I
can
know
go on
the
there.
potential for the Foxhole in the
Sure.
beginning.
He still got it.
It was like,
It
bam,
was
this
huge.
could be some big shit, like
Right.
Howard Stern shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
I know his accountant is still like this.
Oh yeah. Just added 2 more years. Yeah.
But I wouldn't blame the accountant
No,
for
he's
what
not.
happened.
He's not.
I'm not
I get what
blaming
you're
the
saying. I know
accountant.
he's not. Yeah.
But
I get what you're
the
saying.
accountant ain't getting the money she was.
Because of the
It
other
ain't
stuff.
the money
right.
that was counted before. Look, they can go online and get a program
Right.
to do everything that sister doing with the amount of money that the Foxhole is bringing in. I mean, what is the Foxhole doing?
The Foxhole ain't doing nothing right now. It's just playing reruns and
That's what I'm saying.
comedy and
Are they taking
bits.
advantage of everybody's shit that they can take advantage of? Am I right? I could be wrong. Because Marcus King gave me a job. I got respect for the brother.
Yeah.
But I know that shit was going to fall apart because Jamie Foxx wanted Digging the Booty Boys on the Foxhole, and Marcus King wanted to hire talent. And it don't matter if a motherfucker get mad at me. I know it was the truth. And the reason I put that out there is because I was a victim of that nigga shit over there where, because my asshole is facing outward. And I wasn't one of the niggas who asshole was facing inward.
Damn.
Jamie Foxx wasn't really trying to have me around that shit. I didn't fit in. I'm just saying. Who gives a fuck if he mad at me, motherfucker? I don't owe you shit. You don't owe me shit. But I know what happened over there at the Foxhole. I wasn't his cup of tea. I'm a heterosexual male. So I can't respect none of that shit over there. But I do take my hat off to Marcus King for trying to hire talent and not niggas who rather niggas who ride dick backwards. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. They put it out there how much money B. Scott was making.
But didn't
he was buying asshole over there. That's what he was doing. It should be called the pink hole over there. Oh, that's all I'm saying. It was some moist shit going on, and we never said shit really. But in retrospect,
hey, those were some good old days, though, man.
I was discriminated against.
You know what?
Why were you discriminated against?
Asshole facing outward and not pushed in.
Oh, Lord.
I was a victim of discrimination.
Oh, my God. Look at you.
You wouldn't drop the soap, man.
We had the #1 show on Foxhole.
It's true. It's true.
But I was heterosexual.
Heterosexual.
So coincidentally,
Hetero. He didn't made a new one. Hetero, he said.
I was on the outside looking in. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Moisture ran me out of the building.
Oh my God. Oh my
Slid you right out, huh?
Slid you right out.
Greasy staircases
You
and
say
all.
slid me right out.
Slid on out of there.
So I had to get that off my chest. I don't give a fuck who get mad. Nickel.
Don't get mad at Droopy Dog, okay?
People who I met at the Foxhole stole from me.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I was a victim of the Foxhole. My interactions with Droopy led to me being robbed.
Damn it.
People got that name up there. Juice the Pimp know what's up.
Well,
wow.
On the Portage side of the game, I got robbed. And we weren't even at the Foxhole. We was at the other joint. What was the other joint? Was she RMC? When she got us out of there before we talked to the owner. She made sure we didn't talk to the owner so we could really know what was happening. Really, she made it where the niggas never got together and got to the bottom of the shit. Really, it was her. Rotten bitch. Begging bitch. This bitch got to GoFundMe for her pussy help.
Fuck that bitch.
Help my hair grow back. Send me some donations. Yeah, I can pop, put the hair back.
Fuck that
Get dandruff out your pussy and it'll grow back. Bitch, the dandruff is blocking the hair from coming out. What? I don't give a fuck. When you cross me, I cross you back. Who else fucked with me?
Get him.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. If you fucked with me and I think about it, I'm gonna say it.
Comedians, because you put them out there too, though. You did.
Like
you put,
who?
I don't know, but you did. You put some comedians out there.
Yeah, I don't want to get some comedians. This nigga in my hometown. He keep hitting me in the DMs, trying to be my friend and shit because I don't want him to be on no more of my comedy shows.
Why? What happened? Oh, there's something happening.
Yeah, this crooked ass comedian always used to motherfucking throw salt and do underhanded shit.
All that, yeah, I know.
You know how that shit go.
Bullshit. That sucker shit.
Yeah. And I always tolerated
That's a small
the
community,
shit.
though, huh? Because you all got to work
But you
together.
get tired of that shit, don't
Yeah,
you?
then last year, you know, we grown. So he did some more of the sucker shit that I always let him get away with. And I just snapped off on him on the Gazoo off Flintstone side of the game. This comedian looked just like Gazoo off the Flintstone.
Ooh, so we're supposed to
From
figure
Chicago.
that out. I need
Well, he say
proof.
from Chicago. I know him. He a Country Club Hills ass nigga.
Gazoo. Now I got to look up Gazoo.
Look at all the comedians from Chicago. Oh, somebody said his name.
And look up Gazoo.
Somebody put his name. Chi-Town Tweet. Anonymous. They know that nigga.
Oh, my God.
Goof ass nigga out in the hallway after I let him open up.
Oh, I heard about this.
He been doing this shit longer than me. Salting me in the hallway. It was terrible.
Wow.
Really?
What?
Niggas coming in the back. Cory, what that nigga out there? You know that nigga out there talking shit about you in the lobby? Then never owned up to it. I brought this up because he DM'd me a couple of weeks ago. Hey, man, I heard you talking bad about me to these promoters and shit. I'm not talking bad about you to no promoters. Nigga, you can't open up no more.
Oh.
How about that? That ain't me salting you that because I don't want you on the show with me. If you was the headliner, you would be able to weed out the bullshit too.
That's
But
what happens, that's right.
You can't weed out the bullshit because you not a headliner. You are a 20-something year opener. I'm going to mail him a can opener.
Damn.
Then the nigga go around acting like I'm starting shit to my people in Chicago. They like, Cory, he said he called you. You didn't call me, nigga. You DM me. I wouldn't take your call, nigga. Get your goof ass out of here, nigga. I'm going to talk to you on the phone, and I know you're a bullshit ass nigga.
Look at what is going.
Why you?
I know. I didn't.
Right.
What the fuck is happening?
Hey, dum-dum.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. If it was
Motherfucker got the two. Anyway.
Anyway.
Right. Ain't that her? People got that shit on there already. The Angelina Jolie.
All right.
Please stop DMing me, and I'm not mad at you. It's just I don't want you around me. Is that's not mean, is it?
Oh no!
I don't want him around me. I don't want
Why?
him
You already
at my shows hanging out.
Because you already know somebody's MO. That's smart move. You don't want them around you.
That's what I'm saying.
They foul.
He's saying you going around telling promoters
It is what it is.
you
If
don't
that's
want me
the
on the
truth.
show.
No, that's not the thing. But if you
But I don't
if you
want
express
you on
that,
the show, and I have my people make sure you're not on the show. Okay, I admit it. I don't want you. I don't want you opening for me no more.
Wow.
It's trouble when you open. Your envy spills out. You've been doing it too long to be opening. Nigga, this nigga open for the Kings of Comedy Tour. If you talented and you open for the Kings of Comedy Tour, it seems like you should be headlining around the country.
Right.
This nigga is still...
but I get what you're saying, and that might be for a reason, because
Hating.
you doing wrong, right? You
Yes,
just
that's
being
it.
you held right. You being held
Salty,
back.
yo.
I'm just
That's not
saying,
cool.
man. I tolerate that shit from that man for my whole comedy career.
Oh.
He been doing it longer than me. And when BET came to town, they had this shit where they went through him to get the comedians, and he made sure me and Jeff B wasn't on the tape.
Some pussy ass shit. Some
Yeah.
sucker ass shit. I hate
is-
that shit.
If it wasn't
man.
true, I wouldn't say it.
Right. You. That's what.
Right.
Yeah.
So they had the Milwaukee comedians and the Chicago comedians together, and everybody was like, "What Cory Holcomb at?"
You can leave because you said that name.
Right.
That name is not allowed in this theater.
Give me your placard.
But I'm not mad at you, brother. When I see you, I'm going to wish you the best, man. I hope you do something to help yourself, nigga. Buy a drum set, nigga.
God dang.
Take archery, nigga.
Take archery.
Right, nigga. Go back to high school and take auto shop, nigga.
Get a
Learn how to
business
put a
degree.
battery in a car.
Get a
nigga.
business degree, see? Get a business degree.
Get a business degree, like Zoe said. Nigga.
All right.
All right, so I guess we done. Now I'm gonna have the whole Chicago, cause you know I ain't around no more. So motherfuckers will talk about me.
They gonna call you.
Cory up there hating on the homie.
No, but if it happened, it happened. They're going to say, is that what really happened? Yeah.
No, he's gonna deny it. He's gonna act like everything I said was a lie.
But who was the promoter he was telling that to? Who was some of the people?
I'm doing a show in Chicago this November, and he wanted to be on it. After all that shit from last time, when he was talking shit about me in the hallway, he wants to still be on the show.
That's not right. Well,
I mean, we all got to climb our way up, but if I'm not liking a nigga...
Oh, that's the show coming up, so you want to promote that?
Yeah, the Comedy All-Stars. No, that's the one coming up
No, that's the one
in Detroit. Nigga.
That's the one in
We're
Detroit.
going to be at the Fox. That's the big theater out there.
It's gonna be lit in Detroit.
Oh, dog, that shit gonna be crazy. I'm knocking that shit. That's home run shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Turkey Grill.
You got Earthquake, Tony
to
Rock,
sleep.
Rodney Perry.
But yeah, I know where he stole that from. This little saying he does. He stole it from this comic, the late James Hanna's sister. She was singing a song, and she said, and so he found a way to talk about that and make that one of his jokes. So I'm just putting that out there. I know the history of that. Motherfucker.
Cory is
That's the truth, though.
You're right there.
I got people that can verify that. That's the truth. I'm saying all truths. Okay. I knew it was over for him one day when he had a comedy night. And I'm not trying to talk shit, but it was just so funny to me. I was in the corner dying laughing when his first wife was selling little trinkets she made. She was at the show selling stuff.
Oh.
Well, me and Jeff B was over there dying.
Now, how long ago was that, though? Were you really?
It was a long time ago.
That's what I was gonna say. See,
But when your wife at the show selling little trinkets and shit, little earring backs and
what?
Selling earring
Oh,
back.
I was like, nigga,
Fuck.
it's over. It's over, nigga.
Selling macaroni necklaces.
Oh, stop!
Little flutes and shit.
Stop. I can't with him. Anyway.
Yeah.
Selling yo-yos and shit.
Oh, shit. Chinese is
Chinese hair.
Little Jacks.
Damn it. Click, clack.
Some jokes in my Jack.
Come over to my little trinket table.
I can't.
I was like, that's
Sure, before you get your 2 drinks, you sashay over there by the trinket table.
Get you a grab bag or
I'm going
two.
to hell.
You can get a soda pop can necklace.
I'm going to hell.
I don't give a fuck. Look at
I
him
know.
like, you wrong.
No.
Yarn crosses.
Oh, my God. Jesus.
God's eyes.
Selling loose napkins.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Noodle jewelry.
Bric-a-bracs.
Those are the Chinese finger traps. That's what they said.
Stop. Paper spinners. Stop.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm not
Pencil
saying. I never
eraser.
brought this up till today when I saw that. But I knew it was over. I was like, oh, she at the show selling that. Nigga, it's been one, dog.
Boxes of fiddle faddle.
Picture
keychain.
Damn.
Body magic body wrap. do-rags.
Oh, no. You got the damn chat room going crazy.
Out there at the motherfucking Holiday Inn.
Selling slices of bread.
Oh, my God.
Socket Timmy cake.
Hacky sacks.
Kazoos, nigga.
I can't.
So check this.
Cinnamon top toothpick.
I can't.
Someone was very upset. She was selling beads.
Somebody said she was selling Mary Kay.
Oh, God. I
Fruit
can't.
Loop rings.
Used church fans.
Remote batteries.
Cracker Jacks.
I'm scared to go back to Chicago now.
That's
there you
fucked
go.
up. Snickerdoodles.
That nigga's not gonna let me have that.
Fish plates.
Fish
We
plates.
saw the,
Fish.
Pop Tarts.
we didn't show the commercial.
Selling
Right?
cake and water.
No?
Bobby was like, "Why you hating on me?" All right, fuck.
We didn't show the commercial for the merchandise, no? Oh, no.
What happened?
Nothing. I was just asking about the merchandise.
Smoked boudin.
No.
This is a new location we're in. We're gonna fix it up and have it set up to deliver a show every week. I'm sorry, brother. I was just fed up with all the dirt you did to me all the years.
What if he apologized? What if he actually owned up to it and apologized?
If he apologized to me, I would accept it.
There it is.
But a lot of years of insecurity.
Won't allow him to do that, you don't think? But what if he did?
No,
That
a
would be
lot
a
of years
shot.
of insecurity that I had to tolerate on his end.
Oh.
When you coming up in every city, it's comics that's gonna hate on you, it's hairstylists that's gonna hate on you, it's just some people have insecurities that they can't control. And I'm just saying, this isn't something I'm making up. This is the truth. The guy used to always do things to hate.
Wow.
Little slick shit. I'm ahead of you.
So you do something so often you can't trust
it's
them,
sucker
right?
ass niggas out there. These are the niggas when they bring you out. All right, we're gonna do it. We got a great show lined up for you. We're gonna bring up our headliner. You've seen him on this show. You've seen him on that show. Y'all came out to see him today. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Look at this lady's head.
Right.
It's like build all the energy up, ready to bring you out, and then throw it away.
Ooh.
They do that like 3 or 4 times. And then when they finally bring you up,
suck all the air out the room.
The air's out the room.
Some sucker
and
shit.
then they look at you like, ha ha.
Oh, hell. They go that far? No, that's ridiculous.
All kind of little tricks these niggas do.
You know what? And they act like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You know what you did, sucker ass.
I'm sorry, I didn't even realize I did that.
Right.
Oh, yeah. They know what you're gonna talk about, and they'll come out and do what I call pop the tops. They won't steal the joke, but what they'll do is they'll do their little bullshit ass
version
on that topic.
Oh, and you're gonna come out.
So now when you come out, it's like, oh, here we go.
I've seen that happen. I can't.
Yeah, I call that popping the top. You lousy motherfuckers. It's like opening a soda and just pop the top. Let the air out, then put the soda back so a nigga can drink a flat soda.
I remember Alex Thomas did that one day.
Who?
Alex Thomas, when I was supposed to go up at the Lab Factory, and I was laughing because I still rocked, but I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to stay up. He stayed up there for like an hour.
Wait, what? He was
if not an hour,
and
like
and
a little less than an
said
hour.
he was going to bring you up at least
Kept
3 or 4
on
times.
right, but he talked about this lady, and it was funny what he was doing. But I know what you was doing, nigga. You try to make it where, oh, now it's your turn. After I done been up here, I mean, if people only have a certain time in their mind that they can sit through comedy. So if the host is doing an hour between comedians, you hating. Because you won't do that shit on White Night. You gonna act the way you supposed to act, like the rest of these niggas with degrees.
Oh, there's the light. Time to go.
That's why I be booted off White Night, because
don't hate on the degree.
Nigga, look.
Shit.
Where your degree at, nigga? I ask any nigga, what's your degree getting you right now?
I'm just saying, a good education in a specific field isn't bad.
What specific field, though, Zo?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we talked about the business field, business finance.
Computer hacking. Now that's something to go to school for.
You get money for that.
That's right. And
You know
even
how
if
to hack
they
into
don't
a
honor it,
computer?
you can get it your goddamn self.
Right.
Computer hacking. That's a good career.
Yeah.
A bright future for you. You got years of work coming to you.
Years of work coming
Years
to
of
you,
work
buddy.
coming to you. All my young computer hackers out there, go get them.
Niggas, it's plenty motherfuckers with them business degrees with Uber stickers on their windshield.
All right. I'm just waiting to hear back from a few companies.
Meanwhile, I'm going to do what
Should've
I was
been a
meant
hacker,
to do.
nigga.
Drive people around.
Now, let me tell you something. You are not going to be broke in this society. You're going to hustle.
Oh, my God.
While that degree ain't paying you, you better go get some money from somewhere. I know plenty motherfuckers, talented motherfuckers who got degrees and all this shit. But meanwhile, they got to go get some money.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
So all I'm saying
And
is,
I agree with that.
when you white with that degree you talking about, you can do something with it. But when your business degree having as black, they ain't even letting black women wear their hair naturally
True in the
at
workplace.
gigs.
That's
no
true.
more.
That is true, yeah.
You got a degree, but if you don't
Fold
wear your hair in
how
a
we
way
want,
that
right.
looks like you trying to fit in,
But here's the trump
you
card.
can't work here.
You're right.
They got legislation now.
But
even at schools that you going to get the degree, you can't come to school with your hair natural.
You're right. But here's the trump card. Do what you doing. Become an entrepreneur. Take that degree, take that knowledge, and build your own business. Build your own situation and use that information and that knowledge that you got from that school and build it.
If you are a woman who has had sex with more than 3 guys in 2 years,
Here we go.
if you've had sex with more than 3 guys in 2 years, you need to take 5 years out your life to sell some pussy. Because
Wait,
5?
5 years, a 5-year pussy hustle run. And I guarantee you will have enough money to jumpstart any business you want in this country.
Basically, he's saying if you are a hoe, embrace it.
You don't need a college degree to sell pussy. And pussy ain't gonna never play out.
But you do need a degree of experience to sell
You don't
pussy.
even need experience. You just need to make sure that you get your money after dude through.
I recommend
yeah, because you're going to
going
need
around
that
with
for all your medical
Army
care.
base or Navy base or something like that. Surefire money.
You need that.
Look, no.
I'm going to the
D,
clinic.
You say medical, you're going to need medical help because you're talking about, I mean, it doesn't make sense to have sex unprotected. People will pay to wear rubber and fuck you.
You can get all kinds of things. It doesn't have to be with the protection. You can get it from kissing. You can get all kinds of stuff.
You don't kiss the trick. Okay, let me put it like this. People
Cory
will
is going to
pay.
save the community through prostitution.
People will pay to fuck you with a rubber on and no kissing involved. What you need to do is learn
They
how
don't
to
wear
prepare
dental
your
dams.
pussy
No, I'm talking
for
about.
mileage.
Talking about.
Ronan called it vaginal valets.
Oh,
Look,
Ronan.
if you out here selling pussy because you trying to better yourself and your family,
Slit salesman.
every time you with a new trick, you need to have cocoa butter.
oh God, that's his
Rub
answer.
cocoa butter on your pussy so it can handle what it's got to handle. And then when he through, it don't feel like it would feel if you didn't put the cocoa butter on there. Cocoa butter saves lives. Cocoa butter matters.
Well, look.
Cocoa butter matters. You gotta, I'm just saying, I know the show going too long.
Yeah,
but I'm just
you and
saying.
Bobby need to get together with the cocoa butter and the water and go home.
D, but do you understand what I mean about cocoa butter?
No,
I'm confused.
me too.
Cocoa butter helps your pussy handle and recover stranger dick.
Boy, I hope nobody's that naive in there to believe that.
No.
No.
That's okay.
All right.
For all the ladies who are willing to learn.
Cocoa butter burn.
Email me at Cory Holcomb
Kagan and
5150
cocoa.
show. And vinegar Babs. That's what somebody said. That's a real motherfucking knowledgeable person though. Soak that pussy in vinegar every night so it can have the appearance of closure.
I can't with him. Bye.
Your pussy ain't got closure.
The outside will look closed, but the inside will look like Six Flags.
A park. An open park.
It look like the 405 is what that's
There's the
gonna look like.
picnic area.
The inside take a while to close.
Okay, then that's starting to come in.
What is going on?
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Wow.
Sell the pussy while you young. Cause older pussy, even though it might be working to you, what you asking for ain't working to us.
Oh my God.
Look at that laugh. Do that robust
You know what?
laugh.
What?
Robust.
There I am.
That robust
Oh,
laugh.
God.
Well, this is the first show in the new spot, y'all.
Yeah. So we'll get it. We'll get it together.
We'll get it cracking. I know the show, like some of my listeners like it when we just mainly cracking jokes, but this shit is educational on here. I'm gonna bring on guests. D got a couple of guests she wanted to bring on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Zoe got people. When we gonna get Cool Mo D up in this motherfucker?
Stop with it, damn it.
No, I'm just fucking around. He ain't cross-eyed.
No, he's not.
He got his spring fixed.
I can't.
He might be in town sometime.
Cool Mo D, we love you, man. Please come on the show, man. Sit down and chop it up with us.
You'll like Mo.
Ice-T, brother, please.
Hell no, that
Yeah, why not?
We need you to
No,
book it
he will
through TT.
not.
We don't want Darlene to know you coming.
Surprise
He
us.
ain't gonna do it. We already asked the kid last week.
You asked him. That's why he didn't come.
What are you talking about? Hell no. My
If
kid was
I
like,
ask
hell
him-
no, we ain't gonna come to that.
Your kid don't know if he'll come?
Yes, he does. He
How
knows
does he
his dad.
know?
Please. He gonna come.
He don't know shit.
It would be cool.
You know what?
Ice-G, we need you on
Ice
the
the black belt.
show.
He gonna kick Cory in
He'll
the
come
head.
and drop
We
some
need
game.
to hear from Ice-T your version.
Won't do it. You won't do it.
I want some
We can
hot
get
tamales.
Chuck. We can get Chuck to come. But
Chuck
they've been on the road with
Hell
the
yeah.
Prophets
Chuck
of
D.
Rage. Check out the new group Prophets of Rage.
We would love to have you on the show, Chuck D.
Absolutely.
They're just closing up in out of the country.
Damn, all these motherfuckers fell out.
You just dropped them?
No, in my hand.
Oh
You want something out my hand?
no! Did you hear what?
Yeah, that sounded like I was coming at D. You want something out my hand?
Oh, I don't know where that hand's been. It's all sweaty and Anyway, all right.
No, for real, we want Ice-T on the show.
That would be great, but he won't do it. I already know.
Ice-T will have lemonade.
Oh, good one.
Right, it's a joke.
He might surprise you. He
Right.
might show up.
I heard he popped up at the Foxhole one day.
It scared Johnny Mac, yeah, remember?
Johnny Mac, them was talking shit.
And he showed up at the office.
Ice-T came in there, and I heard them motherfuckers like, do I be talking shit about Ice-T where I should be scared? Because I'm a fan.
No, my own kid, our kid was sitting.
I
No.
want Ice-T to come on the show, and I want to see how you look when he's sitting next to you.
He could bring
What do you
Coco
mean?
too.
I've invited him to places. I invited him when the kid used to play ball and did all that stuff and everything.
Did he come?
Yeah, but they wouldn't be near us. He'd go far away.
Would you
Like,
be
you sit over there,
uncomfortable?
we gonna sit over there?
He wouldn't say that. He would just do that. I don't know
So I
why.
just said what he was thinking.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Would he be?
The hell?
Would you be uncomfortable if he brought Coco?
Absolutely not. I know them both.
She is a
I don't-
confident woman.
I don't have any problems with them. He's got a lot to say. The man's, he's
Bring
got a lot on his
Coco and the
mind.
dogs on me.
Oh, the dogs have been neglected because they have a baby now. So
They got rid of the dogs. When they
no, but you don't see them or hear about them anymore.
got Y'all shook the dogs.
That's what happened.
Y'all go. Hey, Ice-T, you be shaking shit, my nigga.
Okay, there you go. Now you go.
What? You said it.
What? It's the truth.
Just
you don't
because you
see-
snuck it in, I wouldn't know
I didn't
nothing
sneak
about
it in. I said it.
He's
And
smart enough to know you snuck it in.
There was no sneaking it in. I said it.
So are you saying they got rid of the dog?
I didn't say that. You said they got rid of dogs. I said, no, you don't see them as often. They're getting neglected because they have a baby, which is true.
Somebody asked Darlene.
And the
to
baby's
bite their
adorable.
toenails.
She's cute.
What?
She's cute.
I said somebody asked Darlene to bite their toenails.
Oh, I got my toenails. Let me see.
Hold on, D, that motherfucker look a little rusty.
It's dry. There's dirt right here, Cory. Don't you know where we're at? We don't have carpet anymore.
D got the
She revealed our concrete floors.
Exactly.
Darlene Mexican, but she got Kenyan feet in this motherfucker.
Exactly. I'm about to bring now beetles. Everything's flying in. That bug right here, that one, they're all over the place.
Look at this nigga. Look like Steven from Django.
This motherfucker.
Scaredy cat. All right.
All right, so we gonna wrap it up. We had a song we were gonna do, but we gonna save for next week. I hope Freeze be here next week.
Yeah.
You know, that'll be 3 weeks in a row, nigga.
It's a song. I'm gonna be the lead singer.
That's right. We got a song. It's gonna be, but we need you to do this song. We can't do that song without Freeze.
No, we're gonna need you to bring one of your voices. Yeah.
Freeze got the voices.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the song?
Don't worry about it. If I tell you, you might leak it.
What do you mean I'ma leak it?
You know how you tell and shit.
I don't be telling shit.
You be telling, Zoe.
Oh.
What did I tell?
I love it.
When the feds left Zoe's house. Zoe called me. He was like, Cory, the feds left my house. I was like, well, nigga, I ain't your friend. What the fuck you calling me for, nigga?
They
Don't
got
listen
that
to
shit
this
hot. That shit is
Don't
hot. You're like, that
listen to
line
this
is hot.
nigga
You didn't
right
know that,
here.
Zoe? He don't know.
This nigga here.
Uh-oh. The Grinch fell.
All right, so, hey, don't be mad at her, groupie.
Oh, don't be mad at us.
You know what you did with your extra jaw juice having ass?
Oh, yeah.
Pay what you owe. So as we leave, I want everybody to know that I'm not working this week. Next week, look, this week, I'm going to say this. D, Zoe, Freeze, I'm going to train vigorously for a week.
Uh-oh.
And next week, there will be a difference in me. And the week after that,
Look while he's chewing.
I'm doing the show in a tank top.
What?
The return of the athletic eater.
Just lost a lot of viewers.
Jesus.
Stop.
I can't wait to see this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, boy, does this look familiar?
Wait, what? I'm lost. I don't know. Yeah, no.
Okay, fine.
What?
Oh, God.
Oh, no. I didn't. Anyway.
Obama. Tim Duncan. What?
Okay.
Darlene finna leave and shit. She gonna leave for the show over. That's a threat. All right, so look, check it out. I want everybody out there to go home and kiss your woman. Don't tell her why. Just kiss her and tell her I love you. And if you don't love her, I want you to kiss her and say, bitch, I need somewhere to stay. I'm Cory Holcomb. This is the 5150 Show.